Ladies and gentlemen.
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 Can I please have your attention?
Right now, showtime. Are you ready? Are you ready for start time?
Let's find out. Ready, set, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, get your popcorn ready, sit back, relax, because it's about time for Chatting with George Noonan. Oh, yeah. Hey everybody, welcome back to Chatting with George Noonan. I've got a special, my first return guest, the one, the only.
We will not talk about horses.
Okay, we will not talk about horses. That's a dead giveaway. Shannon O'Neill's back, and we were just talking about, I took a picture for a friend of mine, Joey Aarons, about the garage, and Shannon was wondering what the deal was.
Right, I was just like, what are we taking a picture of?
Yeah,
Or
I was kind of vague
What's
about
going on? Like, what's happening?
He just wanted to see the setup. It wasn't. I mean, it's a simple garage. It's not. There's a bed in the back. I didn't get that in the picture, but it's.
Is it a blow-up bed?
It can be.
It can be. All right.
It can be.
I mean, I don't see a mattress.
Well, it's out of sight. I don't.
Right. Yeah, but there's not a lot of stuff up there.
Well, that's the allure. That's what I
Very
want
organized.
you to think. It's like the bat cave back there.
Oh, it's like your backdrop.
Exactly. That's what I want you to think it is.
You got your backdrop.
Yes.
I think the cat carrier really adds.
Well, that just makes it authentic
Dimension.
because everyone knows I had dementia or
Dimension.
Dimension or dementia.
Well, doesn't the cat have dementia?
Yeah, I think he does actually. Sometimes he likes me, sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, I know, but how old is he now?
He's going to be at least 75, I think.
No, but in cat years.
That's what I meant, 75.
75.
Yeah, no, he's
Old as dirt.
Yeah, he's older than all of us together.
Are you going to get another one, do you think?
After this one, eventually, I'd like to go a little period of time cat-free.
Do you really think you're going to be able to do that?
No, but that's what I want. I didn't say
It's
what
not
was
gonna
going to happen.
happen.
You said, would you want to? No.
Would you buy like a purebred cat, or would you go with like a rescue cat?
I've never been through the cat buying process. Is that like when they is it cat trafficking? Can we do that? Because I hear that
I want the certain.
I do.
I want the underground cat.
I want one who's seen it all. That way, he'll be impressionable to me.
I don't know. I keep watching those stupid videos like Dodo, like the ones with all the no. But do you know what I'm
Yes,
talking
I do,
about?
the bird.
I'm like,
yes.
No, yeah, and
The videos,
It's
yeah.
all like videos, and
Yeah.
I'm like addicted.
Oh, you're
Addicted.
oh,
I'm
because
like, there's a problem. I'm like, oh, a Dodo video.
They are addictive.
It's better than anything else that's on Facebook right now.
That's true. That's true.
I'm
I
like,
see the Dodo. I watch.
I'm like, I sat and watched one about a bird yesterday. I'm like, what's wrong with me?
What's not wrong with you?
I don't know, a lot.
Well, you've had time on your hands,
I have.
and I notice you're wearing a little neck. Is that a necklace you're wearing?
No.
What is that? What is it?
I have my Beetlejuice scar.
Beetlejuice scar?
I don't know. Doesn't he have it? No, he's not one with a scar, is he? Who's the one with a scar like across their neck?
Scarface? I don't know. It's not Chucky, is it?
Frankenstein.
Is it Chucky?
I don't know. One of them.
Maybe he does, Beetlejuice. I
Whose
don't know.
head fell off? Beetlejuice's head flipped back, didn't it?
Yes,
Fall off?
I believe it did.
All right. So yeah, that's why I called it. I had my thyroid out
Now, why is your thyroid in your throat?
because that's where it is.
Wouldn't it be called a throatoid?
Should be, but
Who's naming these things?
not me. I would never name these things.
Now, what did that? How long have you? What I guess what I'm saying is I don't know anything about thyroids. I literally thought it was a thigh.
No, it controls everything in your body: temperature, hormones, blah 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 blah.
And you had it removed?
Yes.
What are you like a mannequin now?
Well, sorta, because they can't regulate my levels.
So what was the problem? Well,
It's been like 18 years, and the coming last year has been a little crazy. Heart palpitations, anxiety. Oh my God, I just really feel like the heart palpitations were the worst.
that makes sense. Heart
like-
palpitations?
Yeah, terrible.
Why'd you
like
wait
your
18
resting heart rate would be like 120.
What's a good one?
Less than that?
Less than that. So 119 is okay. Once you hit that 120, it's like,
No, I think it's supposed to be like in the 80s or something. I don't even know, but it was terrible. They finally took it out during this. I got a special dispensation during COVID.
Flash the COVID card.
Yeah, flash. Hey.
I'm in.
It was great. I was the only one like in there.
As far as you know, weren't you out?
Yeah, well, no, because you have to like sit and get all your crap and everything like that. Pre-op stuff.
Yeah.
And then I was the only one in.
You're not a dude now, are you? Because that's usually what's associated with pre-op, isn't it?
Oh shit! Nope.
Just checking.
Haven't swung that way.
Well, as far as you know, you wake up, you're at their mercy.
Right. And I was the only one in there, like post-op everything. It was great. I had the best
cool.
nurses. It was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what took you 18 years to get it done?
Apparently, the levels had to get to a really horrible
Oh, they
point.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Oh, they make you wait till you're absolutely miserable,
Well-
and then they say, "Okay, now we'll do it."
The funny thing of it is, it took a long time for them to finally test all they call them thyroid generational levels. And when they finally tested all I know, it's like the craziest thing. I don't know. I'm thankful it's out.
If you had it your way, when would you have had it out?
18 years ago.
Literally, I have a problem. Let's get rid of it.
Yeah.
I would too. So why wouldn't?
It's just,
Oh no, you're not quite bad enough. You're still functioning.
you're only a little off. Your magic number is going to be this.
You've always been a little off.
Right. I'm like,
18
seriously?
years ago, come on.
Like, we have to wait 18
Seriously.
years. But I'm so glad it's out. But then it's just been a little bit of a journey afterwards. I feel great, things like that. But now I'm having calcium problems. But I don't really.
Calcium problems.
I know. It's the craziest thing.
What,
Like, I don't have enough calcium anymore. So
How do you get more?
3,200 milligrams of oyster shells a day.
Wow. I wish I had calcium problems. That sounds pretty
No,
good.
and then I'm like popping Tums like they're going
Whoa.
out of style.
Gee, you gotta counteract that. That's funny.
No, I have to like increase it because it's just the craziest thing. It's not fun. It's just not fun. And like you're like, oh, I'm starting to feel like a little funky, and then you get the tingles, and then you're like,
I like the tingles though. Let's be honest.
no, they're not good because last night I was almost convinced I was having a heart attack, so I popped an aspirin, a preemptive strike.
St. Joseph's? Did you eat those?
No, I took the whole thing. I was like, I'm just gonna cut this off at the pass.
What do you mean? You ate the whole bottle?
No, I took like a 325 or whatever the hell it was. I was like, I'm gonna do this.
Well, I don't see. I'm not.
I don't know. I was just in my head, like I don't want.
But what's a normal?
Attack.
What's a normal dosage? I guess is what I'm
I
asking.
think like that, like 80 milligrams.
You like the
take
80s,
those.
don't you? Everything's gonna be in the 80s. is
80s.
normal.
Everything's 80s. No, so I took the whole thing because I was convinced I was having a heart attack.
You obviously didn't. Well, maybe.
No, as far as I know, I didn't. I seemed. Yeah.
Well, you seem okay now, but it is early.
It's early. I've still got a lot. I've got a lot of Tums to take today.
And you haven't had all your coffee yet, so that might.
No. It's morning. Yeah. Although you did say you can bring adult beverages, and I'm
could.
like, it's 9:30,
Does
George.
it not on this? Not on the air. It's not.
In the morning, it's 9:30 in the morning.
If you're
I
listening at
can't.
9:30 in the morning, it's 9:30. But if you're listening at night,
I know, but I can't.
People
even,
wanna
I
party
don't
with
even
you,
do
Shannon.
Bloody Marys. I don't like them.
does it have to be a Bloody Mary? It can be
I
anything.
know, but I feel like that would be an appropriate morning adult beverage.
Listen,
I'm not even really that into mimosas because I don't really like orange juice.
what do you like?
Vodka, bourbon,
Vodka.
bourbon.
Back in Russia.
Right.
Seriously. I had a friend in here. We did a show at 9:30 in the morning. He had a beer.
Did
A
you
Russian
really?
beer. I've only had 2 male guests, so I guess that narrows it down to 2, and it wasn't Larry. So you can do the math on that if you want.
Right. So one.
But that was the point. It wasn't looked at as I'm drinking at 9:30. It's for
The ambiance.
I don't drink, so I don't.
I know.
But it relaxed him. He was fine. I don't even think he had to do it. I just think he did.
It was just the whole pretending like you're going to a concert and you're
I
pre-gaming
don't
or like
know.
pre-gaming a football game, like you're going in.
I don't think he needed it. He was fine. He did.
Yeah, I
very
know. I
well.
think it was just like pre-gaming, like tailgating.
What-
Tailgating
well,
in the garage.
I should get
That's the
t-shirts
only
made.
thing we can do. What are we doing? Go to George's and we're tailgating
What-
in the garage.
That's
It's
right.
allowed.
It is allowed. It's totally allowed.
10 people or less.
Yes. Yeah,
Because of the space.
There's never been more than 2 people in here. Actually, the only time there's been no, that's not true because I would drive the car in with it, and I've never had 3 people in here.
Yeah, so no, you can't. I mean, you're only allotted the space. You have a capacity limit.
I'd have to open the back cave if I wanted to because that allows more. It's very spacious back there. Maybe I'll show you.
Yeah, well, sure.
No, well maybe not. Then it ruins it if someone sees it. I can't. Actually, you're right. I can't show anyone the back cave. That's ridiculous.
You really can't because it's just pretty straightforward.
Now, do you feel better after the surgery? Because I've talked to you before. Well, we've texted. And you said you were feeling much better.
Oh yeah, I feel.
Was that
so
just
much-
to appease me, or did you really feel much better?
No. I do. I feel like 100 times better. It's just the battle with the calcium and trying to get the thyroid levels settled. But apparently, it's like this big long journey. Can't wait. I love losing my hair.
Stop believing.
Right?
You're losing your hair?
Oh my gosh, I like don't want to brush my hair anymore.
I couldn't tell.
Ugh, it's like thinning. I'm like, should I shave it? And then I'm like, oh, that would be a long grow out period.
G.I. Jane. Demi Moore did it. If she can do it,
Yeah, I know. I've shaved my head before many
Have you?
times. Yeah, like
then
I'll
what's the problem?
I don't know.
It's 80,000 degrees out now.
I don't know. I'm just not at that point in my life where I really want to have to shave my head again. The grow out period.
That's what it is. Because before you did it because you wanted to. Now
Right, but now I
have to.
don't want to. So maybe if like the situation was flipped, I wouldn't feel like it wouldn't be a problem. I don't know.
That's funny.
It's just like, oh.
Well, you wear a bandana.
And the other part, you know what it is? If it was really short, you would see all the grays, and that would really bother me.
What is?
The grays. I feel like if it was really short, you'd be able to see like that smattering of grays all over my head.
I think it would look blonde.
No, they're white.
No, they might be, but I think in the sun it would look blonde.
Nope, still white.
No.
Nope,
Well,
still.
I bet you. Let me shave your head right now. We'll see.
No, we're not doing anything
Why
like
not?
that.
It's nice and sunny out.
Nope,
We'll be able to tell.
I don't even think you have a power outlet out here.
I do, except in the garage. There's
No,
see
I'm
the
not
top?
volunteering.
No, look at the top though. They're
Oh,
really
yep,
not-
I gotcha. I'm not volunteering. No shaving of the heads today. I have to go to work tonight.
That's okay.
No, I don't think that'll be like fly well.
Where are you working tonight?
I am working at Orta.
Orta. No, I was told I can't call it Orta. I have to call it Orta.
Orta.
I have to roll my R. Is that,
No.
I don't have to roll the R?
You don't have to roll the
I
R.
like to roll
Orta.
my R though. So I just made that kind of.
I know now it's becoming Spanish instead of Italian.
Oh, so it is. See, I don't even know anything about
Italian.
this place. I'm actually going there tomorrow to film a
Yes.
podcast for the Hockamock Squawk a Lot.
Squawk a lot.
And I'll be filming it there. Of course, by the time this airs, I will have already done it, but that's okay.
That's true. So
Yeah,
it'll
what are
be
you gonna
like
do?
post
Yes. By the time
Apocalyptic.
you're listening to this, I would have already been to Orta.
Orta
Sorry, Orta. And where is it located?
in Kingston.
Kingston, Mass.
Kingston, Mass.
Now, is that near the What do they call the Kingston Mall there? It's not the.
It's not near the Kingston Mall.
But what do they call it anyways?
I think it's a Kingston Mall. I don't
it's
even know if it's a mall
I
anymore.
thought it had a name to it, a different name. The
Oh,
collection.
Independence Mall.
What's
right?
what's the collection?
The collection?
Yeah, the something collection. I thought it was the Kingston collection. Independence Mall?
Yeah, that's what it was called. I mean, I have no idea
don't you
anymore.
live down here?
Is that politically correct?
What?
The Independence Mall.
Maybe
I
they
don't
changed it.
know.
Maybe they canceled
I
it. I
don't
have no
know
idea.
anymore. I don't know. I don't go shopping. I don't even know if there's stores in that mall anymore.
Oh, the mall blows. It's I've been there. It's terrible. There's like
Is there
3
stores?
Well, there was, but even then it sucked.
Do they even have a food court anymore?
For all my North Shore people, it's the Woburn Mall of Kingston. Let's put it that way. It's horrible.
But do they even have like a food court?
Yeah,
or-
they had a food court with like 3 things, and they had. I think they had a waxy. I think they had a. Was it?
That's
waxy?
gone.
So see, they even lost.
I did go to that once, but I don't think that's there anymore. But I haven't been there in like 6 years. I'm not a shopper.
So you're really not an expert.
Right, and I couldn't tell you
Neither am
what-
I though. But it sucked back then. I'm sure it sucks worse now.
Yeah, but
no
now they
offense,
have-
Kingston.
They have all those new like open air shopping
Yeah.
things, and I don't even know if it's Plymouth or Kingston. I don't know.
You're talking about the mall, not where you're working.
Yeah, well,
You
no,
know you're working in Kingston.
I know I'm working in Kingston,
Okay.
but the other like what's that Old Colony place or something like that? I
I don't know.
don't know. I don't.
Old Navy. That's all I know.
I think there's an Old Navy there. I'm like,
Most good malls have an Old Navy.
you gotta. That's like a staple. You gotta have an Old Navy.
Okay. At Orta. Mm-hmm. Orta. I feel like I'm saying what's that singer's name? Rita Ora. I feel like
I don't know
that's
who she is.
Really. You're not one with the kids.
No, I have no idea who
Well, you
she
can't
is.
correct. My mother will correct me on Monday, so I'll be fine.
Why does she listen to her?
Well, she will. She listens and she'll.
No. Does she listen to Rita or
No, but she'll
or whatever
Google
the
it.
heck
She'll
her name?
Google it. She just likes to correct me. Listen, I get a checklist of what I did wrong.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like every week?
Every Monday, she listens every Monday religiously, and I get a text, or now she's into tweeting me the corrections.
She tweets?
Yeah, she does. She's funny. She did it because she wanted to follow the Patriots. She wanted because she always calls me every.
Yeah,
she
how's
calls
that
me.
working out
She's
this
like,
year?
"What's going on with the Patriots?"
Patriots.
Because she's in Buffalo, right? And I'm like, "Mom, just all I do is send her pictures of Adam Schefter's tweets." I'm like, "You should just follow Adam Schefter." And she's like, "Oh, I don't know how to do that." Moms
Yeah,
with the,
I don't know
with
how
the
to
phone.
do
You don't even well.
Yeah, I do it with my daughter. I don't know how to do that.
But I got her into that, and then now she follows me in my 2 shows, and I don't think she follows me personally.
Is she a Patriots fan?
Oh, she loves the Patriots, yeah.
But she lives in Buffalo?
Well, you can live anywhere and love this.
I know, but wouldn't she be a Buffalo Bills fan?
No, she didn't. She doesn't live there on purpose. I mean, no, I mean,
is she in like forced
yeah, she's
living
she's in a prison out in Buffalo. I didn't want to. Now that it's out there,
She's in a
great.
camp.
Yeah, she's in exactly. No, she moved out there a couple years ago, and it's probably more than a couple years ago now. To me, everything's like recent.
Right.
But no, she lived here all her life. She's a
I don't
Patriots
think I'd
fan.
ever want to live there. They get a lot of snow.
Yeah, they do, but
Like I'd never want to live there on purpose.
we get. But yeah, she's living by accident. So there you go.
Yeah, no, I don't even think by accident.
No, you just
No,
don't want to live there.
no.
It's actually very nice out when it's in the warm weather. Nice face, by the way. You don't
I
play
know.
poker with me again. I think I said this the last time. Don't play
Like,
poker.
I don't know, all that lake effect crap. And, you don't even get storms on purpose. It's just sounds zero fun.
No, it
and you know
is,
when
it's
they talk about
nice.
the snow and they'll be like 50 feet of snow in Buffalo.
we
this
get
weekend.
snow.
I know, but not like that.
Yeah, but they're pros. They know what they're doing. They've had 50 feet
I
of snow
don't
for years.
care. I
You
don't want to
care?
not be able to look around and pull my car out and not see anything because the snow.
So you think people in Buffalo don't drive from October to February?
I'm sure they do.
Of course they do.
I know, but it just sounds awful.
It does sound awful.
So I wouldn't live there on purpose.
I've been out there in the snow. It's not that bad. Snow. It's just like the snow here.
Does she really like it though?
Well, she'd rather be here.
See, so she's not really loving it either.
Well, who is?
Nobody. I'm just saying.
Do
Nobody
you love
wants
it here?
Yeah, I mean it's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. So that's not exactly a ringing New England endorsement right there.
I think the only thing about New England that annoys me lately is they can't get a forecast right.
Well, yeah, they can eventually. I mean, just wait a minute. It'll change. 80
Yeah,
degrees,
no.
soon enough.
Like the storm the other day.
What storm?
We're getting
That's
right.
the point, see?
Right.
You're welcome.
It was an hour.
It wasn't even an hour here, I don't think.
I'm like, blow, 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 rain. I'm like, oh, all right, finally, rain. You know what I mean? And
You
then,
pray for rain, but no snow. You know snow is just frozen rain, right?
yeah, I know, but it's more work.
You can't shovel rain.
Can't shovel rain. You just got to let it do its thing. You don't have to shovel it. But that storm, I was like,
So
I
move
don't
to
know.
Arizona.
No,
They tape their forecast
I
like
think
weeks
that's a
in advance.
retirement village. I don't
That's
want to
okay.
go there.
You drive like an old retired person. So you
I
drive.
know, but I don't want to. No, Arizona. There's nothing.
So no in Arizona?
No, that's
Why,
a hard no. It's not near the ocean.
How many times do you go to the ocean?
A lot.
Oh, really?
Yep.
How many times have you been this summer?
Well, last week I went 3 times.
Did you really?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So you really do go.
Yeah, no, I really do go. I go all the time.
You go in the colder weather. The weather.
Yep.
It's even better then, right? Because there's nobody there.
Yep, I go all the time. Every chance I can, sneak a little visit in.
Yeah.
Go.
Visit
Yeah.
to the ocean.
Yeah, visit.
What's up, ocean? How's it going?
Hey, what's going on? I look for sea glass the whole time.
You what?
Look for sea glass.
Sea glass? Mm-hmm. What is that?
The little sea glass, little treasure.
Oh, say it again. That'll teach me what it is. Sea glass. What is it? Sea glass. Oh, I understand completely.
You look for the sea glass on the beach.
It's real glass. I mean, there's
Yes.
broken glass everywhere.
What is happening? You've never picked up sea glass on the
Well,
beach?
when I was doing community service, I had to clean the beach, and I picked up a lot of sea glass.
But you're not. No, those are treasures.
Those are treasures.
Yes.
A broken Heineken bottle is a treasure.
Well, it's not sharp. It's all like faded out.
Who's
and
doing
soft.
that?
In the ocean. The ocean makes
So
it like that.
so you should break your bottles and throw it in the ocean.
Well,
it'll
I
come
don't-
back a treasure.
I think there's a sea glass shortage because of glass bottles now.
Wait, there should be more then.
No, because nobody really
they're not
uses
making glass bottles.
Yeah, they don't make glass bottles anymore.
So I
Hey,
guess
did
they
you
are a
hear
treasure.
that there's an aluminum can shortage?
What? No.
Someone told me this last week. They're like, did you know Bud Light is getting hard? Like, we sell out of it all the time. I'm like, Bud Light?
In a can?
Yeah, there's an. They
Who
told
wants
me.
12 ounces of anything?
I don't know, not Bud Light, but like, there's an aluminum can shortage. And I'm like, how's that happening? How? I have no idea.
There's a coin shortage too. What's that about?
I have plenty I can donate to the
I don't
cause.
even have cash.
I don't carry cash very often. I don't have a problem with it. Somebody's like, we don't accept
I have a
cash.
problem with it. All right.
No, I don't. I mean, whatever. I just don't get into all that. You know what I mean? Because I haven't carried cash a lot in the past couple years.
Yeah.
So I just don't even have, I don't know. I don't make a Facebook political statement about it because I don't really care.
About your cash? Well, nobody cares about your cash.
No, or the lack thereof.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
So I don't really care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people are like, I am not going to patronize this place because they said they are not taking cash. I'm like, next, I'll watch the Dodo video.
That is, next on the dodo. That is funny. You bring up a funny point about the Facebook post because that is kind of a huge. I feel weird talking about a Facebook post, but that's kind of what it is now. It's all about that.
It's about that. It's about COVID mask shaming.
Yeah. Now, where are you on the? You working in Orta?
We have to wear a
Or
mask.
is that called Orta?
We,
No, I know you.
everybody
you
wears,
have to wear.
Yeah,
a mask.
we
But
wear
what do you
masks.
feel about people who? I just read this. This will be weeks from when we talk about it, so it won't matter. I just read a post this morning where someone went to an establishment.
I read the same post.
With me just saying that, wow, we should play celebrity. What's that called? I can't think of, you're supposed to know it because
I don't know it.
What's that, match game or something? I don't even
Something
know.
like that, yeah. I read the same post this morning.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's your feelings?
Well, I look at it a couple. I see both sides. I personally wear a mask when I have to wear a mask. If someone tells me we want you to wear a mask and I want to go there, I put on a mask. For example, Dunkin' Donuts doesn't require you to wear a mask in the drive-thru, but I will keep my face away. I'll take, you know what I mean? I'll
Right.
But I don't wear it in my car. But Starbucks
does. Somebody told
and
me
I
that,
put a
and I
mask
don't,
on. And
I don't frequent Starbucks,
But
so it's,
but I call Starbucks Friday because, well, I don't know how to explain it. Starbucks Friday, you can do the math. And what I'll just when I'm next, I have the mask in hand. When the person in front of me leaves, I put it on. It's literally 45 seconds that I'm wearing the mask.
Out of your life.
So I just do it.
Right.
If I don't want to, then I don't go to Starbucks. I wouldn't go to Starbucks and say, "Too bad you're serving me because America."
America.
I mean,
America.
to me, that's the dumbest argument in the
It is
world.
the stupidest
If
argument
they
in
told
the
me
world.
I have to wear a shirt and shoes, I would
wear
wear
a
a shirt and shoes. Now, a lot of people, well, that doesn't count, but it kind of does because that's the policy.
it's the policy.
If I want to go to, see, I've never really been to a classy restaurant, but let's say I wanted to and I had to wear a shirt and tie and a jacket,
Right.
I would wear a shirt, a tie, and a jacket.
It's required.
Yeah, they don't let you in. They don't let you in. I used to growing up, we would go to clubs, and if I didn't have, I was always, look at me now, this is me back at,
Right.
at 18 years old or whatever.
Right.
And
You haven't evolved.
they wouldn't, I've not evolved. I'm still Cro-Magnon, man. I'm working on it. I wasn't allowed in, so guess what? I didn't get in. They would either, the people I was with would either go in and I'd be SOL, or they would not go in with me. But I didn't say, you can't do that to me because this is my
America.
freedom. You're taking away my independence. No, I'm not.
no.
You're an idiot and don't follow
You
the
didn't
protocol.
follow the rules.
Exactly.
And I don't know. I read the same Facebook post. I tend to agree.
Yes.
I think it is.
The post, to be clear, because I know you and I know what we're talking about. The post was this: there was people were in a restaurant. I won't name it, but I have been there on my squawk a lot. So,
But I have been there.
But I have been there.
Hint.
Hint. And someone observed people going to the bathroom, as many as 6 people without masks.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't. And then, well, what happened was she did the right thing, I believe. She went to the manager. It's not her place. Some people say you should just tell them.
Well, you can't be the mask police.
And you're also going to get
Punched in the face.
yeah a finger, a couple words thrown at you, maybe a drink. I don't know, because who the hell are you?
I don't know. I feel like people are so angry.
Well, they're all angry. And then so she went to the manager. The manager pretty much said, "I know about it. There's really not much I can do." Now you have 2 choices now. Okay, now whether that's true or not, I don't know, because they could say we reserve the right to refuse service.
Absolutely.
In which case, then yes, you can. But I don't know if they've done that. But I look at it as, I just talked to Bonnie this morning about that, because I was thinking, because the people who wear masks say, well, you shouldn't go there then if you don't wear a mask. And the people who don't wear masks say, well, if you don't want to be with people who won't wear a mask, you shouldn't go. And then I thought, well, if I'm wearing a mask following the quote
rules, the guidelines.
you should be the one. But if they're going to be lax about it, then they have a right to be there. And then maybe if I'm so nervous about it, I shouldn't go. Does that make sense?
You're damned if you do, damned
Well,
if you
that's just
don't.
it. If you're
but
gonna-
the reality is, on every single eating establishment that we've all frequented, doesn't matter if it's Dunkin' Donuts, it doesn't matter if it's this place or that place.
I've been to that place.
It says right there, mask required
Right.
to enter the premise.
You can get
Simple.
delivery. You can
Get delivery.
take out.
Get delivery.
I was at a place last night. I'll say it. I don't care.
Okay.
I
You're
was
going off the rails.
I was at Lorenzo's in Middleborough.
I've never been there.
It was my first time there. My one of my friends, Adley Thrower, the singer.
Okay.
From West
Oh, yes,
Bridgewater.
yes.
Yes, Barrett's Ale House.
Yes.
I did a bonus episode with her on the other thing. She's very cool and she's a good singer. I went to see her perform. I told her I would. She got canceled a couple times and blah, 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 blah. So I finally got to go see her. And I was outside and you have to wear a mask to go inside and go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom or anything
So
like
you
that,
do
yeah.
it. But at the table, you know, there was plenty of room. But I was, forget 6 feet. I was like at least 20 feet away from everybody. Everybody was well spaced out. You just it's 10 seconds.
It's 10 seconds.
If you don't
It's
want to
10
do
seconds
it,
of your life.
pee
Just,
your pants. I mean,
right. Or don't go.
or don't go.
Just
Right.
don't go.
Right. And
Just don't go. Or actually, it's funny because, you know, the whole mask thing at first, I was just like, oh, God.
Yeah, nobody wants to wear it. Let's be
Nobody
clear.
wants.
I don't
nobody.
want to wear it.
No,
but I do because that's what we're.
because you have to be able to actually do things in life at this point.
Yeah, I want to walk around naked too, but guess what? I can't.
Can't do it. It's not going to happen. But
For the record, I don't want to walk around naked. I'd be embarrassed, but still.
yeah, I wouldn't want to either. I don't want
I thought
to
you said I
see
wouldn't
all
want
the
to see it,
hail
yeah.
damage on my house. So, but masks have become like obviously a big popular subject of conversation.
Yeah.
And I was talking to someone and they were like, you know, hate mask. And then they went to Stop and Shop. And then this other customer was losing his mind. You are taking away my rights, my civil liberties, and blah, 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 blah. And then that actually changed the person's mind, was like, I will never be that person. I don't want to be that person who just made a complete spectacle of themselves. Like, I will never be that asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
they're worse than the mask shamers.
The mask shamers.
It's like you get both. You
get both sides. You get both sides.
You get the Karens who are mask shaming you, but then you get the Karens that aren't wearing the mask. I mean, Karens are everywhere.
How did it become Karen? Like, why is it Karen?
See, I have a theory on this. Okay.
Okay.
Saying the name of somebody didn't really become part. To me, I watch Ridiculousness all the time.
Okay.
And Rob Dyrdek would always say, "Way to go." I think he said the word Karen.
So Rob Dyrdek started
Well,
the
that's
whole Karen
I could be
craze?
dead wrong, but I believe I forget the name he used.
Maybe you
'cause he
should Google
stops-
it.
I should. Well, my phone's right there. And he would always say, "Way to go, Karen," like that, or "Shut up, Big Debbie's coming around." Like he just put a name to the person, and people laughed at that, and it was kind of funny. So I mean, that's probably not how the word.
So if you're Karen now and you're not really a Karen, do you want to change your name?
I think you spell it with a C. That's what I would say if I was Karen.
Oh, but still, I don't think I'd want to be a Karen.
Well, what
it's
you
just
gonna
so
do?
derogatory now.
Yeah,
It is. I'd be like, I don't want to be Karen.
Then-
I got to change my name.
call me the K Dog.
Yeah, but then when somebody's, really? You're 60 years old.
You're 60 years old.
Being called K-Dog.
Hopefully-
What's your real name? And you're like,
That's my name.
Karen.
No, I know
I'm sorry.
I know some Karens. They don't care. They just whatever.
I
But
don't know. I just, Karen. But everything's Karen. And Karen's like, if you're bitching about something or anything, it's just like, you're a Karen. Yeah. Homeowners associations, Karens. Like everybody's got Karens.
everybody's a goddamn Karen.
Everybody's a goddamn Karen.
And I think the guys are what are the guys? Ken's.
Ken's. Yeah, they finally, like, that just came.
Should have
like
been Barbie and Ken. Would have been better.
I don't think Barbie would bitch.
Yeah, because Barbie had
Barbie had
the
everything
good
in her
connotation.
whole entire life.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't need or want for
She's
anything.
got a dream house. What the hell is she crying about?
And like dream vans.
Yeah.
And
The
dream
Corvettes, right?
horses. I didn't play with Barbies,
You go
but
right
my
to the
sister
horses.
did.
You said there'd be no horses.
That will be the only reference to horses today. But I just know. I don't know. So yeah, the masks. I'm like,
Do you see any problems where you're working now at Horta? I'm going to call it Horta. I know it's wrong.
No, the one thing that I do like there is that they take the whole COVID situation very seriously. Temperatures on every shift.
Really?
Yeah. As soon as we walk in the door, we have to have our temperatures taken, which I'm fine with, the cleaning, everything. It's all taken very seriously, which makes me super comfortable. They keep to the capacity limits. And, no parties greater than 6. Although some people do have a real big problem when they're like 7 and that other person's going to have to sit at the table. It's like, we don't make the rules. Do you want me to call Governor Baker right now? Hi, Shannon. What you doing? Just want to see if this one can go through today. Oh, no? No? All right. Do you want to talk to him? Sure.
Put him on speaker.
Put him on speaker. I mean, actually, people are pretty good about it, but I've heard of other places that are having trouble with that. Like they're like, well, we all came in together. It's like,
But here's the thing. Don't you know going in that there's 6?
they do. And what's another?
So what do they say? Oh, we forgot.
I don't know. They
So
think
go 4 and 3.
they just think it's
They go
gonna
6 and 1, don't they? They just let the idiot, the
I've
oddball.
actually been in places where they thought like it was just going to slide.
It's just one.
It's no big deal.
That's the reasoning. It's just one.
It's just one. And we all came together.
Yeah.
And we're family.
Right.
And we've been quarantining. No, you haven't.
Right.
No, you haven't.
You have not.
Stop your nonsense.
Stop it, you.
So yeah, that's that with that. But yeah, I'm much more settled into COVID than the last time I talked to you.
Yes, you seem to be much more.
yeah,
Maybe it's
just-
the lack of the throat roid.
I do. I think it's a lack of anxiety.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You still have anxiety?
No,
Cool.
not anymore.
I'm going to get mine removed then. Do I have them?
I'm telling you, you have back pain, you have joint pain, you have anxiety, any of that. Get your thyroid out. You'll feel so much better.
This episode brought to you by thyroid removal.
Seriously. Like the first couple of days, I was like, everybody should get their thyroid.
You were floating the first couple of days, right?
Yeah, I was psyched. I had no pain, nothing.
But
Like
now
it
you're
was
getting side effects.
just side effects, but apparently my parathyroid glands are not working.
You're a pair of or
Parathyroid glands.
parathyroid?
I don't know. Google it. I don't really know a lot about it because I don't go down that
Well, I'm
rabbit
trying to
hole.
pronounce it. Is it para?
Parathyroid. Like Paralympics,
Oh, okay.
you know?
Is it the same connotation as?
Could be because
Okay.
they're not working.
Wow.
Oh, God.
Wow. Yeah. I'll edit that one.
Right. Oh, my God. I don't think sometimes before I speak.
That's it. I checked the box. Don't worry. You're good.
Shannon's on
I
shit.
always check the box.
Shit. God only knows what she'll come out with.
That's why I'm having you back.
Oh, well, yeah. I need to swallow my coffee.
Yes, you do. You probably should. If you're going to put it in your mouth, you probably should go through with the transaction.
There's nothing in it, just coffee.
Oh, see, that's a problem. Well, as far as I know, it's a styrofoam cup.
I don't like Bailey's, so
Yeah?
no,
No. Oh, you don't like Bailey.
no,
So you've never had an Irish coffee.
I don't like it.
So you've had it. You've tried it at least.
I've had Bailey's, and I'm just like, this is disgusting.
So you just vodka.
No, there's no vodka.
No.
Can't have water and
No.
coffee.
You like just vodka.
Bourbon.
Oh, and bourbon. That's right. You said that.
Right. I went through like the stages of COVID and different. It was like I got into like a big drink making phase. I, kind of missed my whole bartending, and I was like, "Ooh, let's muddle this, and we'll make this."
You made drinks the night I was at your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I make that night?
I
Did I make mint juleps?
just poured me a Coke. That's all I know. Or an iced tea. I forget.
You got an iced tea.
Iced tea.
You got half and half iced tea
That's right. That's right.
with the.
I got Arnold Palmer. I was
did.
psyched.
I know. I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's too sugary.
What? No.
It's just like pure sugar.
No, it's
in a
not.
jug for like $3.
No. Kool-Aid is pure sugar. Arnold Palmer is not.
When's the last time you've had Kool-Aid?
1974 probably.
Do they even sell it anymore?
I think they do.
What about Tang?
Tang. Well, what kind of Tang we talking about?
You know the powdered one?
Oh, I thought you meant Poon.
What?
No.
No.
Someone's laughing at that.
Oh
Maybe not you, but yes.
no! Did your like parents ever get you Tang?
Oh, I've had Tang.
Yeah, like we're not going to spend that
And the
much
drink.
money on you on a freaking Tropicana.
No, right?
No, so you're going to get the powdered shit.
Trop Light.
And we have to put in like 2 million scoops for it actually to taste like something.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
no,
develop
no.
a taste though. It's like a fine wine, kind of.
Tang. That's like a childhood
Bring it
memory.
to space. How bad can it be?
Didn't they make Spam for something? No, it was like during the World War, Spam. I saw a commercial for Spam last night.
I had one in my inbox the other day.
Really?
Spam, yeah.
No, not Spam. I mean, the meat. Like, they actually had a commercial, like, fried Spam is great. And I just kind of, like, cocked my head like a dog. And I'm like, they have a commercial for this?
Yeah.
Like, who still eats that?
I think people do. Some people love it. I think.
What do they do it on the sly? Like,
yeah,
don't
they don't talk
tell
about it.
anybody.
That's the first
I got
rule
my
of Spam Club.
Tang and
Yeah.
my Spam.
Spam and Tang. That's it.
I'm gonna go through the quick register. Hopefully nobody sees
But
it.
I think that I think it's funny because people do that with bologna too. They're like, listen, I know it's bologna, but I fry it. They think it's like a whole new meat because you burn the edges a little bit. It's like, whoa, this is fantastic.
My mom did that.
See?
I don't like bologna either.
But have you had it fried?
Yeah, my mom. That was like a 4-course meal.
See, it's snazzy. You fry bologna.
I'm not really into that either.
But people, I don't think I've ever actually tried Spam, so I don't know if I like it or not. I feel like I would, because what is Spam really?
Process.
What's a hot dog? Same deal, right?
No, so I don't eat hot dogs. Well, or if I do, I make sure they're kosher.
Oh, you're Jewish now?
No. But they don't do any, like, it's purely beef. It's none of like all the additives and feet and tail and things like that.
Tang. You feel that breeze, by the way? Don't tell me this isn't the best garage ever.
It's pleasantly comfortable today.
Lucky. We lucked out.
We did. No, I mean, the weather's been it hasn't been terrible this week, except for our 1 hour storm, if you want to call it that.
1 hour storm. Our drizzle.
Or drizzle. In, of course, no power.
I didn't lose power.
You know, this girl did.
Yeah, how long did it happen out?
Till 4:30 in the morning.
From when?
About 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
So about 12 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at Hurricane Irma, and I was powered my whole time there. So shut up.
The whole time there?
I was at Hurricane Irma we had to go to my mother and I.
Yeah.
Went for my grandmother's.
The whole time there? Were you like
No,
an hour?
not the whole time. No, not the whole time. She lived in Fort Myers Beach.
Oh, wait.
That picture, you know that picture of my.
I vaguely remember this story of you being down there.
Yeah. And we were settling the estate. And it's not like we said, hey, let's go down there for Hurricane Irma. We already had the trip planned for like.
Didn't you like shelter with Bonnie's parents?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there was.
You know, the story does have a way of getting to that, you know.
Okay, go ahead.
You just jump to the end. You don't get the cliff notes.
You were sheltered.
I was sheltered.
Get over it.
I was over it. I have no problem with it. But I laugh at people because we got there on Thursday night because we watched wait, no, that's not true. That was a different time. It was Thursday because we got evacuated from Fort Myers Beach the day we got there. And so we drove up to Port Charlotte, Bonnie's parents, my in-laws, and we were there. Mm-hmm. And it was Thursday because we were watching the Patriots game Thursday night. And then we got to Sunday, and that's when the storm was starting. And we got to 1 o'clock, so we're like, all right, we'll just watch football all day, see what happens. Boom. Like in the first quarter, we lost power. Boom, done.
Did the Patriots win?
The Patriots Thursday night, I don't remember, to be honest. But we were there for a week from that, and they from that power never really came on. I left. We left to come home, my mother and I did, before power was back. Now, this is Florida in September.
So it's hot as balls.
It's hot as balls, exactly. And I'm talking camel balls. That's how hot it was.
It's hot.
And the pool only stays good for a day or two without power. And it was, so you had no relief. You take a shower, you're right away, you just hit with it. And it's humid. It's ass. And the AC, because you close the doors, because you got the AC trapped, that only stays for a day or two.
It doesn't even stay that long.
And then you're done. So it's funny because, people complain about not having power for 30 hours or
oh, no, 10 minutes in, I'm losing my mind.
Sure, but I used to do the same thing. But it's one of those.
Oh, you had a lesson in life.
I did because not a lesson in life, but because when we got home, we had a storm here, we had a hurricane here, and power went out, and then I lost my mind.
Was it the same hurricane?
No, it wasn't the same hurricane. It was a different one, but it was like a couple days after.
So you had no power and then came home to no power?
No, we lost power.
How long did you lose power for at home?
It wasn't that long, maybe a day or two, but you just
can't. 10 minutes in, I'm like, oh my God, I need to check the National Grid outage map. I need to know when. I'm ready to drive around and be like, it's not that windy. You can get your ass up there and fix this shit.
Seriously.
Like, no, I have 10 minutes in, I'm done.
10 minutes, that's
and
it,
I'm beside myself. I am the most unhappy person. And the thing of it is, it's not even like I'm watching TV. I'm not really doing much of anything. Like, I just like to turn on a light.
That's all.
That's it. You know what I mean? I'm not really asking for a lot. I'm fine. Cable's out. Go ahead. I'll read a book. I have no problem. But
not without light.
Not without light.
Kindle. Got to get to Kindle.
Yeah. No. I use the flashlight on my phone.
Is that right?
Yeah.
To read, you don't have a.
Yeah. I don't even have a flashlight.
Wait. So wait.
I use it on my phone.
Oh, the phone.
Yeah,
I use my flashlight. I don't have a flashlight. What? I forgot.
Whiplash.
Yeah, right.
No, I just And then anyhow, you know how you walk around and you're like, all right, I got to do this, and then you're like, you turn on the light and you're like, fuck you, and I'm like,
because you forgot there's no power.
Yeah, and I'm like, and it just chaps my ass.
Chaps my ass.
It does. I get so angry. I'm like the angriest person during a power outage.
What else grinds your gears?
A lot.
Let's go.
The list is very long.
Give me the first thing that pops in your mind.
Okay, you know what the first thing that pops in my mind today?
Squirrel?
No squirrels today. How angry people are driving.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I must have told like 4 people to fuck off on the way here.
Okay, why?
They're
Because I know why.
Oh no, it's just like it's like everybody wants to like pull in front of you and everything, and I'm like, where the hell are you going? Where are you going?
Because you drive like a 90-year-old
No,
broad.
I'm a little better now, so that now
A little bit. Thyroid's gone.
thyroid's
Different
gone
attitude.
and driving's back.
Got a new attitude. You're
Yeah,
Patty,
new
you're Patty
attitude.
LaBelle all of a sudden.
But I'm like, what the hell? And then you look at someone and they're just like, fuck you. And I'm like, I was on the road. You were
Yeah.
pulling into me. You gave me almost heart failure, but I'm getting the bird. I don't understand this. They are so angry driving out there. Like there's no, where are you going at 8:30 in the morning?
Nowhere, because you won't let them.
Please. I'd love to know where you're all going at 8:30 in the morning. What the hell are you doing? Where are you going? What the hell is open?
Dunkin' Donuts. American runs on
Okay,
Dunkin'.
well, listen. They have a drive up. And you know what? Everybody's got to take their turn. You're going to get there in time. You gotta make goddamn coffee
You don't know
at
what they're
home.
late for. Hey, let me ask you a question. This is a serious question because I got to know the answer to this.
Right.
Let's say someone's driving behind you for miles. You're going your usual 9.3 miles an hour in a 40 mile an hour zone. And then the guy says, "You know what? I've had enough. I'm going to try to pass you." Do you then speed up to not let him pass you? Like what? But you know the move I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Why
no.
do people do that? Because that's why I look at it. If I want to pass,
Well, then
you,
it becomes like a video game.
But here's the thing: if I pass you, I'm out of your life forever. Because you're going to keep doing 9.2 miles an hour. I'm going to do at least 10, so I'm going to be ahead of you.
all
but
I
I'll be
ask
out
is
of your life forever. Why would you?
I don't. Go ahead, pass me.
Okay, so you would let someone pass you.
Absolutely, but just
What-
don't
but
pass
why-
me on a corner with double lines.
Oh,
or
of
something
course.
like
No,
that.
of course.
And that's what they do. They're doing this
Oh,
now.
well, that's different. That's different.
know
But
what I
I'm
mean?
talking about people who
I don't care.
will
Go
speed
past
up
me.
so you can't pass them.
No,
like you're all of a sudden like, I'm Johnny Lowe. We're going to go 10 miles an hour.
Do you go over the speed limit all the time?
All the time? No, actually, I don't. It's people. I get mad at people who are driving 10 miles less than the speed limit. If you're going the speed limit, I got nothing to say.
You got nothing?
No, because you're going the speed limit. I get it. That's your argument. And it's the speed limit. Okay, you're right. What am I going to argue that?
I don't feel like cops are really pulling anybody over, though.
No, you can go. I don't think everyone's ever been pulled over for 5 miles an hour over on a highway 10, unless they're ball busting.
Why? Is that like a given? Like 10 miles an hour?
On the
it's
highway,
really not the speed limit, though.
Right, but on the highway, it's yeah, because you I think they. Well, I don't know why they do it, but sometimes you go. I mean, it's tough to unless you have cruise control. It's tough to.
I don't like cruise control.
You don't like much.
No, I don't like cruise control because then I don't feel like I'm really monitoring anything.
So you want to be in control. You want to
Yes.
be. You're Shannon control.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Like cruise control, I think I've used it like twice in my life, and I was like, yeah, that makes me uncomfortable.
What really? Because it's supposed to make you comfortable, not uncomfortable. They don't put things in to make you uncomfortable. What makes
I think
you
it makes me uncomfortable.
Why though?
Well, because now my
We're
car
gonna put
has
spikes on the seats because you know what? You guys are too comfortable out there. So we're gonna.
No, but I just feel like, oof, like
What?
it's just my car now has a mind of its own, and I like to have.
What are you driving the kit car, the Batmobile? No, it's not.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like cruise control.
Now
Do
you
you
get
think
to-
a lot of people use cruise control?
I do because
really do?
Everyone's lazy now. Yeah, you kidding me?
I don't really know anyone who uses. I mean, obviously you use.
No, I actually don't.
Okay, so wait.
But I think people do.
What?
What? Just because I don't do it doesn't mean I can't think people do it.
I don't think people really use it. I mean, I think that's probably the least used option in a car.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the eject button?
There is no eject button.
Well, that's what you think. It's because it's never been used.
I think that's the least used option in a vehicle.
Based on what though?
Because I don't know anybody who
But
uses it.
that's the reason. How many people?
That is my mathematical
Well,
deduction.
speaking of
cruise
math,
control.
how many people do you know?
A lot.
A lot. Okay, how many more people are in the world?
Many.
Okay, so you're 0.0001% of the world people that you know don't use it. I think people use it on the highway.
I don't know anybody.
It's a good way to not get tickets if you want to set it at 65 or 70.
Yeah, but I just don't think it's effective because you say everybody's going 10 miles over the speed limit.
Don't be in the left lane and do it.
I just don't think. I think that could be like
Well,
an
you
option.
said it. I just don't think. See, that's
It could just be an option taken out of all vehicles.
sure it could.
Bye, gone. You're not used.
So not used by you. I have used it. I'm not a big fan of it
Why?
because eventually, even doing the speed limit or 5 over, if you're in one of the right lanes, you're going to catch up to somebody. So you have to either pass them or slow down. And what's the point if you're going to keep doing that? So
It's not effective.
Well, in that instance, I guess you're right. So I think you just won me over.
I did, right. I think it should be taken. We should taken out as an option.
This episode is brought to you by the removal of cruise control and thyroids. We're removing everything. We're not canceling a thing. We're removing stuff.
We're just removing.
That's it. We're removing.
That's it. It's all gone. It's all gone. There's a lot of things in life I'd like to remove. Cruise control is up there, though.
What else? What is bigger? What grinds you? Would you say it chaps your ass? What chaps your ass more than cruise control?
Power outages.
Well, we
know
control
that.
it. Well, we'd all love to remove those. My wires are underground, by the way. That's why I don't lose power.
You never lose power?
Well, no, that's not true. But someone has to smash into the transformer with their car for that to happen. Like on a regular.
You're not like on a loop. So if that power line goes out, your loop goes too.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. All I know is that when you drive in, you don't see any lines. You don't see any power. Ask that guy right there on the truck. Hey, there's none. There's no wires out there. It's all underground.
Do you think if all the wires were underground, we still would lose power? Like
Yes,
everywhere?
Sure we would.
Yeah, because it's never going to work.
Well, it is working, to be honest.
Well, I mean, in certain places, but then if you're hooked up to a loop with wires up in the air, screwed.
But they wouldn't
just
be
like
in
the
the air.
rest of
They'd
us.
be underground. You just said so yourself. That's your
I'm
premise.
telling you, George, you're dooming yourself. There's
I'm
going to be a
doomed.
big storm.
Big outage.
And you are not going to have power for 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh God, that's worse than Irma.
You're going to be like, can I please go to work?
I can handle. Can I please go to work? You know what we did down there? We went to an Applebee's, and because they had they didn't lose power, so they had air conditioning.
God, like
but that's what you have to do.
No, I could not go to Applebee's.
You would after 4 days in that you would go anywhere that had air conditioning.
Listen, if it was the apocalypse tomorrow, there are certain things that I cannot do. I cannot eat out of date food.
What if there was an apocalypse?
Like say like tomorrow, like it's just craziness. You know how people have out of date food in their cabinets?
Yeah.
You know, like the rice or whatever it is, and people save it.
Does rice go bad?
I'm convinced it does.
It saves phones. How can it be
Okay,
bad?
wait. So if the rice that you go and grab out of the cabinet,
Yeah.
right, and you're like, hey, Bon, we're going to have like such and such with this tonight, and we're going to have the rice. And then you look at the date, and it's 2018. Are you making that rice?
I wouldn't. You know.
Are you making the rice? It's a yes or no.
If I knew, by your premise, by your sentence, yes. No, I probably wouldn't.
Okay.
But I wouldn't look. That's the thing about me.
I do. I'm a
Why?
date checker.
You don't eat leftover food, so how do you even have a chance?
I don't know. I really don't.
Fair enough.
I'm going to probably end up being like eating grass and daisies.
Well, you poop.
I mean, I'll be okay with that. But seriously, I cannot eat out of date food. I lose my mind. I see like if you go to someone's house, this is how bad I am.
You go in their cabinets? Tell me to go in their cabinets.
No, I don't do that. But like if you like, say you're having salad, okay?
Okay.
And they put the dressing on the table.
All right.
And you're like,
And they look the other way?
And I can't help it. I got to look at the date. I do. And then I'll be like, oh, do you know that you've had this salad dressing for 2 years in your fridge?
When's the last time that happened to you, that you did that?
Not even a month ago.
Really? What'd the person say?
It tastes fine to me.
Okay. I think it's a suggestion. Because who knows really when things are going to expire?
No, there is like a best use by date.
You said it right there. Best if used.
Well, when you're
before-
2 years over, that date has come.
It's just less
gone.
best. Less best.
Well, who wants less than best? Nobody.
You wouldn't take a silver medal in the Olympics?
No.
Gold or nothing.
Second place is first place loser.
That's true. That's true.
I don't want to do it. So yes, I will look at people's dates on their.
So you didn't use the dressing, obviously.
No, and I totally shame them. I'm like, you know,
shamed them in the wrong place.
Absolutely.
You're in someone's house and you're shaming them.
Yes.
So you won't be invited back? Is that what you're telling me?
No, I mean, it's fine. And I don't think the person was really aware that it was 2 years old. Granted, it was like Italian dressing or something like that.
See?
No, but no.
Oh, come on.
No. I mean, I don't care if it's been in your fridge. You've been through power outages.
I have.
That thing is sat there.
Well,
I don't
that's
want to do
different.
that. It's
It's totally different
how is that different?
because it's not Florida heat and humidity
Doesn't-
for
no.
4 days in a row.
Just
And they had to go
please.
a week, actually. When I left, it still was 3 more days.
Did they throw shit out of the
They
refrigerator?
had to.
Well, see, then you got rid of all the shit with the Best Buy dates.
Probably.
Gone. You don't have to worry. Like, people keep things like that forever, and I'm like, just buy a goddamn new thing of freaking Italian dressing. In fact, I'll drop it off.
But if they're not using it in a timely fashion,
throw it out.
why would they get a new one then?
Throw it out. Throw it out.
It's still good.
No, it's not. Not 2
It's
years later.
It's like the speed limit. It's a suggestion.
Would you eat that 2-year-old? Like,
The person in front of you was alive.
I know, but it's just no.
It's not going to kill you.
It's just no.
That's the problem today with you kids. You get no immune systems.
I have.
You got to eat some dirt. You got to drink some.
I did. I
some
grew up on a
Abington
farm.
water.
I did. I grew up on a farm. I'm okay.
That's true. You should.
So I'm all set. But so I've gotten to a point in my life where I'm saying no to eating 2-year-olds. I'm
We're
adulting.
removing this episode brought to you by expired salad dressing. The removal of expired salad dressing.
Or a removal of
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
expired, like spices. Spices.
How do they? What's the worst thing that can happen? They'll have no flavor. What's the harm?
Right, but it's just disgusting.
Like sour cream. What's it going to do? Get unsour?
You
Sour-er?
eat old sour cream.
I don't care because it's
It's
sour.
all.
It's
Then all
sour
the
cream.
water sits on top.
You do this with the
No,
spoon.
no,
Yeah,
no,
you do that.
no,
I call this making the magic. Do the magic.
No, that's
It's-
a dairy product. You cannot keep dairy products for that long.
It's sour cream. What's it? Sour cream?
No, but it just goes bad.
No. It's already sour. What's worse than sour?
Mold.
Well, when I see mold, I don't eat it. But if it says February 02 and 20 and it's March 20, I'm going to eat it.
See, I know there's people who are like, oh, my keys, who open something up and be like, oh, the lid's a little moldy, but everything is fine. Everything inside is fine.
How old
and
are they?
That was like my grandmother.
Yeah, exactly. They went through the depression. They saved. And my grandfather did the same thing.
When
You
my
ate it,
grandmother
cut around
died.
it. Moldy bread, cut around it.
Yeah, when my grandmother died, and you're like cleaning out cabinets, there were canned goods in there
Yeah.
from like the 80s.
It's the depression.
It's like, what the hell are y'all gonna do with this?
They went through the depression. That's the answer.
And what are those like what the hell are they called? They're like, the oranges.
Tangerines, halos.
I don't know, but they're in the cans.
Oh,
God almighty.
orange in the can?
I don't know, not
Sounds like a-
nectarines.
sounds like a
I
porno.
don't even know, but they're like those little oranges. They put them in those things with the Jello. They're always
Look, you just had that. You sound like you. They put them in the Jello.
yeah.
No,
No,
the penguin. Jello.
no, they put them in the Jello. Those.
Oh, the fruit molds or whatever.
But
Yeah, I can do with
you
those.
put the can in.
They talk about a fruitcake.
No, I don't think anybody makes them anymore. Those Jello mold cakes
With the crap in the middle,
With no, and it's all fruit and pears and those orange things.
Give me the artificial flavor Jello every day.
Yeah,
for
but
that
can you
stuff.
believe that was like a thing?
Oh yeah,
Who the hell wanted? Nobody liked it.
that's why it went out of style.
I think there are some people that still make it.
Yeah, and they're all 100 years old.
I know, but is there anybody like who's like nostalgic for their youth and their?
How you doing?
Oh my God, you know what I really want?
What would I kill for right now?
What? Not that.
Took longer to get to that noise than I expected.
Not that.
But you ever notice that the older generation, and I bet you people are going, you laugh at that, but we're going to do that because of this COVID thing. We're going to do things we'd never dreamed of before. Masks. You ever go to the airport? Like years ago, I would see, and it's a fact, I'd see Asian people wearing masks.
Right.
They were way ahead of this. That's going to be out, but then we're going to be doing things, and eventually it'll wear out, I think. And then people are like, remember back in the old family photos, everyone's wearing a mask?
Oh, yeah, but I'm not the person who's saving. I don't like canned food actually, so it's.
We're going back to the canned food. Yeah, the mask is
not-
a little bit too much. Though.
Yeah, no. So I'm not going to be saving things like that. Like
You don't have leftovers. What do you?
I know, but
what do
I
you
don't-
even buy for food? What's in your cabinet right now, besides vodka?
No, there's no vodka.
There's no vodka. It's Saturday. There's no vodka in your cabinet.
No, there's just not right now.
Oh, because you haven't been there. It's on the way home. You're getting it. Okay.
No. I don't really have it. I don't really cook, so there's really
That's what I'm
nothing.
saying. So what do
So
you-
I get takeout.
So you don't eat leftovers. So nothing goes bad at your house.
No.
I know. It's
It's
my
a
point.
great.
It's a great system. It's a great system.
It works for me. I'm never upset about it.
You know what you should do? You should go into someone's the website and do the future dates. Tuesday 5 o'clock, Wednesday 5 o'clock. Just set them up. I'll pay you on Friday. Boom, go.
I don't know. I'm not a leftover kind of gal. I don't know what to do with them.
eat them. That's what you do with them. What do you mean?
Yeah, but then I look at them and they just don't look the same as when I ate it the first time. And I don't really like microwavable foods either.
You don't have
It's
to
funny
microwave it.
because my nephew was helping me and do some of my
Traffic on
storage
heads.
unit.
Do people know we're doing a podcast here? I posted it earlier.
Posted
9:30
No
podcast.
driving.
Yeah, no driving through here, please.
So he was helping me move my storage unit, and he goes, "Auntie, do you have anything that you can just put in the microwave so I can eat?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What do you mean?"
Wait, you didn't know what he meant by that? Like, what do you think? Want to heat up a towel?
No, I was just like, I asked him, I'm like, "Connor, do you mean like leftovers or something?" Because I'm like, I don't have
Please
those.
be specific with your requests.
Right, and he's like, no, like, like,
Hot pockets.
yeah, and I'm like, "Oh no, Connor, Auntie doesn't have those."
How well does he know you? Well, shouldn't he know that?
Connor's a little special, so
Okay.
you know what I mean. So I was just like, I can't feed you. So I said, I'll stop at the convenience store.
I can't.
No, I can't.
Listen,
but
you're gonna go to work for me today, but I'm not feeding you.
no,
I draw the
but I
line.
offered to like stop and get him a sandwich or anything. He's like, no, I just want to stop at the convenience store. So I like hand him $10, thinking, like, okay, this should cover
Use the
everything.
7-Eleven microwave.
No, he comes out with 1 can of Pringles barbecue,
Well, he did it right.
and I go,
Just one?
yeah, no, I mean it was a tall
Again
can.
with the car. What's next? A train?
And he brings the can of Pringles out, and he goes, he loves everything. Everything has barbecue sauce on it. And he's like, "You want some, Auntie?" And I'm like, "No, I hate barbecue."
Do you?
Yeah, I don't like that either.
What's your favorite chip?
Sea salt and cracked pepper.
Did
There's
I
the
just? What do I have ESPN. Seriously, that was ridiculous.
ESPN, No, it's not ESPN. It's
It isn't?
ESP.
Oh, my bad. It's ESPN 2.
Two.
The Ocho. It's the
Ocho. Is that a real channel?
They made it into one for special things. Once a year they do it now, I guess. They do weird sporting events. Like
Haven't they been doing that the whole COVID time? Like marble racing and...
Yeah, the whole COVID's been that was quick. I like that one.
That was a quick one. No, I mean, I don't even know what's going on for live. I mean, the Travers Stakes is happening today. That's a horse racing event. Sorry. That's happening. But I mean, what else? Are
gonna
they
keep
even
going
allowed?
back?
Are they even right? Like, what's going on with baseball? I just know everybody's
they are.
testing positive
But
for COVID.
First, I have to ask you, are we going to keep going back on your word about no horses?
Sorry. I'm sorry, but I am going to watch that later.
No, baseball's being played.
Yeah, but how do you play it if a whole team opts out?
Well,
What does that mean? What does that mean? How do you play? Like,
I'm
I'm
gonna
going to be a
address-
world champion.
Can you write these down for me so I can answer them one
Yes.
at a time? All right, first, baseball is being played. They're being played in empty stadiums.
I know that.
And-
Cardboard cutouts.
Yeah, the cardboard cutouts. There's some good ones. I saw the guy who was Bernie at Weekend at Bernie's. He had a cutout.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, Bartman from the Chicago Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
You baseball fans will know that he was at one of them. They're being clever about it, anyways.
Okay.
but that's not the point of this. And that's the thing. Football. I don't think football is going to happen.
Oh, God, no.
Because the NBA and the NHL did it right. They put you in the bubble. Have you heard of the bubble?
Where's the bubble?
It's basically I think it's just like a hotel. You can't leave. You're in a bubble. So you are constantly being quarantined. So that way, and tested. So you're. I know, but you're a professional athlete. You got to do what you got to do. But anyways, anyone who's their success rate is way higher than people not in bubbles, as you could imagine.
Don't you just feel like too many people are opting out? Like, it's not really worth it.
I would cancel. I would seriously. I love sport. I love football. I love all that stuff. I would cancel. I would just call it a wash because so many people are leaving on their own, and they have the right to. You don't even have to have a reason.
Right.
It's just going to affect your pay. You'll get paid less, I think, if you don't. Like if you opt out because you have a like Dante Hightower, or Eugene. One of the two had a daughter, and their parent, whatever. Like you have a valid reason.
Right.
I think you still get a good amount of your money.
Do you get the whole thing?
I don't know how that works because I don't really care enough to look into it. But I know that if you just say, hey, listen, COVID, you get minimal money because you're just not playing, which is your right also. So I would just cancel the season because no one's going to, who cares who gets the Super Bowl this year because no one's going to really take it seriously.
Well, that's what I mean.
Except for the one place that wins it.
Well, I don't understand how like baseball is going to have their whole season if a whole team opts out.
That's rare. That's rare.
Is it just like
well, but they're not
lip service at this point?
Well-
Like we're throwing some baseball on for you?
Well, baseball is easy to social distance except for when you're on the base. Do you know what I mean? Like you're out in the outfield.
Right, you're
You're
just
like
standing around
miles
with your hands
apart.
in your pockets.
Yeah, or you're not scratching
Right.
your nuts. You got to do that. But other than that, except the umpire, I don't know how the umpire gets away with it because he's behind
Yeah, just I don't know. It just seems.
But he's wearing a
kinda-
mask. Oh, they're wearing masks.
They don't have to wear a mask.
Well, I'm joking. If they have a mask to cover their face, protect their face.
No, but do they have to wear a mask? Like the umpire, like actually physically wear a mask?
I don't know. I know something.
I haven't watched
I never
any.
cared enough to look into that either. It's just like baseball's on. Woo.
I know, but were you a baseball fan beforehand?
Yes, but I wouldn't watch. I would watch like the first week religiously, and then I would taper. I'm talking all baseball. I would taper to just the Red Sox.
Okay.
But like opening week on ESPN, I watch every game. Because,
Even this year?
No, well, yeah, this year especially because
Because you were having like withdrawals.
honestly, I wasn't. I was more fascinated with how they were going to do it. I honestly don't care. Going through this, I couldn't have cared less about sports, to be honest.
Really? Because
Because the UFC was always on.
Yeah.
The UFC's every like week now.
with no fans.
Yeah, no fans. Who cares? I'm not watching for the fans.
No, I know, but I just feel like isn't that part of it?
You would think, but I played Little League. You know how many fans we had? We had 3 people.
The parents.
And they were the parents, exactly.
And then you had the parents who were like, "My kid sucks. I'm not even fucking going."
And yeah, I would tell my
I
parents
cannot
to
deal
shut
with
up.
this embarrassment.
Don't embarrass me, exactly. So they weren't even. They were just clapping, and I said, like I played, my whole life without fans, and even.
Right.
I know that they've gotten used to it. It is part of it, and people losing money and all that crap. But I just have no interest. I don't care. I'll watch it, but I really don't care. If they said the season's over, I would agree with it because
I think
people.
that's gonna happen though.
I do too.
I think like
By the time this airs, it might have already been done.
I do think probably I'm saying like a month where they're gonna bump us back again. It's just the numbers are trending that way. It is what it is. Nobody. All you people who don't want to wear your masks.
Remember at first they're like, it'll just be a month. Okay, we can do that.
Yeah.
2 months. Hey, we can still do that.
Yeah, we're all right.
Wait, now we're going to wear a mask? What the? People lose their minds.
Right. I don't know. Like, I still do the, oh, shit. Like you get out of your car. I still haven't gotten in that, like, grab
Not
my
automatic,
mask.
right, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm still the idiot walking back to their car. Going,
You ever see that picture of the eagle when he's on the beach? That's you.
me
That's
every
you.
day, like several times a day.
Several
You think
times a day.
that I would like get, at this point remember
No,
it,
I
but
mean-
it's just I don't know. I obviously I don't go too many places either because I just don't.
Where are you going after this?
Nowhere. Well,
I thought you were going to say feed the horses. I
am
was
doing
trying
that
to.
later.
I was baiting you.
So,
I was trying
like,
to bait
wait a
you.
minute. No, I do have to do the horses around 1:00 so I can be at work by 3. But I've come to the realization, or just like, I don't know. It's just it's half the time. It's just not even worth the effort.
You just walk. You forget about it. Just
No, I just don't go.
Oh, you just don't go?
Yeah, like I've come to the.
I need this vodka, but I don't wear a mask. Vodka.
No, like I'm like, do I really need to go in the grocery store? No, I'll be okay. I'll get takeout.
You're going to order takeout anyways. I think it's funny that you go to the grocery store at all. They have nothing you want.
No.
And you, if I remember correctly, you don't go down the aisles.
Nope.
So
Nope.
that's
not happening.
You can have it delivered,
I know, but a lot of people keep complaining about that Instacart.
People complain about everything.
No. But like,
Yeah.
I'm super particular.
You won't want to pick your stuff out.
Right. So I'm going to pick my stuff out, and then they substitute me with something that I'm like,
You can opt out of that, can't you? Or is that just the NFL?
I don't know. I don't look into it.
I think you can opt out of that.
I mean, I'd have to look at aisles online.
Right.
So that's not
but you can check don't substitute. In other words, if you order 10 things, they only have 7, you're only getting 7. Whereas the other people are getting 10, but 3 of them they didn't ask for.
Yeah, but I'd be the person who gets 2 because they don't have any of my
It's
things.
2
So then
more
it's
than-
like, I should have just ordered takeout.
Yeah.
I'm not really going to depend on somebody else to.
What's your takeout place you go to?
Oh, what have I been doing?
You do
I've
it
been
every
doing
day.
pizza.
Yeah, what?
I've been doing pizza.
All right, where do you get your pizza from?
Oh, you know where I got pizza from last night?
I wouldn't have
Country
asked.
Cafe.
What?
The one in the gas station there.
Oh my God, I was just talking about this place.
I got pizza there last night. It was delicious.
So it's really true.
It is true.
You know how this came about? Because there's a football player a basketball player. He went to a funeral. Is it basketball? He went to a funeral, his father's funeral, and on the way home, he was in Atlanta and he stopped by a strip club for the wings.
Of course.
No, legit. Like people have backed him up on this. Granted, it was a dumb thing to do, and he realized it now. But in his mind, it wasn't, I'm going to a strip club. I just came from my
getting
father's
wings.
funeral. I'm getting the wings I'm getting my favorite wings, and that's all there is to it. And that was his. I truly believe that was his attitude because of places like this where there's pizza places. Actually, there's a place in Wakefield, and I think Saugus as well. I might be wrong on Saugus, but it's a gas station, and they have incredible food, pizza. They have a pizza stone,
Right.
pizza oven. I mean. And it's legit
really
good.
No, it was really good.
It's
And
not
then
like 7-Eleven, although they do say 7-Eleven pizza's good, but I don't know how that can be.
Ooh, I can't
I know.
do that. I think that's
Do it.
I think it sits too long.
But this is legit good
It's
pizza.
freshly made.
So where is this place again?
It's in East Bridgewater.
East Bridgewater.
Yeah,
and it's
no,
called what again?
and that's what I was feeling last night. So I was just like, because I haven't had pizza in a bit.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm trying to lower the pizza
What?
consumption.
You live on takeout. What else is there?
Well, but I have been working, so I've been getting
Oh,
food to go. Yeah.
Horta
Horta.
is a pretty not snobby, but
No.
it's upper echelon, correct?
No, and
No?
yes.
Am I wearing shorts tomorrow or am I wearing pants?
I mean, you can wear shorts.
Goddamn right I can.
All right. Make sure they're Nantucket Reds, though,
Of course.
with your whaling belt.
My whaling belt.
You know, the one with the little L's on
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Got the anchor and buckle, sure.
Absolutely.
What does my shirt have to have a collar?
No,
You say that as if it should.
maybe.
Really? I'm gonna be there before they open.
Doesn't matter.
What do you mean it doesn't matter?
It just makes you feel better. Like, you know, like, oh, I'm going to do this. And
You're taking away my freedom.
America.
America. I am not. I don't feel independent anymore. I'm sorry. Tell whoever it is that I'm seeing tomorrow.
No, I don't know. I like to see people dressed up when they go out to dinner.
Are you gonna be there
I'm going to be there.
when I'm there?
I'm going to be popping in at 3 because I am working tomorrow night.
You doing the pop in? Well, that's what I'm getting there at 3.
Yeah. So I'll be there.
Oh, I have to work all then. All right, fine.
Don't you feel better when you're just like kind of like
No, look
snap it up enough?
Look at my T-shirt. What's it say? Read it. Read it. It's a Christmas T-shirt.
It's not, what? It's not going to lick itself. Oh, Jesus.
It's a candy cane.
It's a candy cane.
If you take it dirty, that's on you. But this candy cane is not going to lick itself. That's
It's
the
not
truth
going to
there.
happen.
This
Just like
is
a
my
Tootsie
answer.
Pop.
That's right. This is my answer to a ugly Christmas party.
I don't like those.
That's why I bought a T-shirt. I bought her one and I bought me one.
I don't
bought
like
me one?
ugly
Yeah.
sweater Christmas parties.
Yeah. Well, you stand out if you don't.
Like, who the hell is? And people do it. People
They
go
do.
and they. And
But I think they joke about it. I think they're in on the
it
joke.
is no. It's just a joke. I'm not
Yeah.
finding that funny.
I don't appreciate your humor.
I don't. I just don't appreciate your ugly sweater.
That's why I bought
humor.
this. I got away because I wasn't going to spend $40 to $50 for a sweater that I'm only going to wear,
Wear once.
if that. I might even not even wear.
Because you don't want to repeat.
God no.
I mean, that would be ridiculous. So you're going to spend $50 on this nasty ass sweater.
Yeah. Plus, I'd have to get her one and I have to pay for. Screw that.
Screw it.
I'll buy 2
Let's
T-shirts.
ban them.
And this is a great. I love this T-shirt.
Let's ban them.
We're going to
We can
remove
make it-
them. That's what we're doing.
Another
This episode
thing
brought to
removed
you
today.
by the removal of what are we removing? Ugly sweaters. Drink your drink.
God, it's like, oh, what does Shannon hate in the world? Remove it.
Remove it. Everything's gonna be.
Just remove it.
Well, we're removing cancellations too. That's what's that. We're
Cancellations.
not canceling anything.
Yeah.
We're removing cancellations.
Removing that.
Yeah.
Removing dated food, thyroids. The list is long.
Did you say cruise control? I wasn't listening.
Cruise control?
I mean, I was
Yes.
focused on that. That's what I
Yes.
meant.
No, cruise control and everything else. So yeah, that's where I'm at today.
Is that a plane? Is that what that is?
You had planes,
Oh, yeah,
trains, and automobiles.
We are a John Candy, Steve Martin movie right now. This is.
I
Great.
didn't actually ever see that movie.
Those aren't pillows. You've never seen that movie?
No, I don't really like slapstick comedies. Remember?
What? Oh my God! Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I'm not kidding you.
That's a. Well, it's not really. I think it's a classic.
I was listening to who was it? Joe Rogan yesterday with Rob Lowe.
Yeah.
And I
Rob
never-
Lowe's on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't catch that.
Right. You know he's been sober 30 years.
Well, I don't have to.
I mean, he
listen
was
now.
a hot mess in the 80s. I don't know.
The video. He got away with the video. Imagine if he did that today.
Oh.
Good for him.
But anyways, I didn't know he was.
Oh, now we're staying on track?
Yeah, no, we are. But I didn't know he was in Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
I didn't know
that.
that. Yeah, no, he was talking about like.
Let me
how-
introduce you to the little website called IMDb.
I know, but I'm still not going to watch the movie or show.
Oh, because you won't watch it because it's a comedy. Wait, you don't like comedies? Shannon, I find you very humorous. I don't know why you
I don't know. I just.
You're like my mother. My mother, I go, oh, you watch this show? No, it's a comedy. What?
Your mother's the same way?
She doesn't watch comedies.
I bet you would get along perfectly.
Yeah, you probably would. Although
Right.
you'd have to throw out half her food because I'm sure it's out of date.
You think so?
I'm just kidding. But she's in Buffalo, so that's not going to work.
Right
But
now.
that's it'll have to be a long distance relationship, like kind of like the one I have.
I would tweet at her, but I don't. I don't tweet.
She tweets. She's got that over you. That's funny.
Right. I can't even figure that out. I just
can't figure it out.
No, I think I followed Twitter for a hot second because of like.
What's the difference
was
between a
like
second and a hot
news.
second? Is a hot second like a tenth of a second longer?
Honestly, it was a hot second because I got so confused and I couldn't figure out what was going on,
were
so I
so angry,
deleted
you
it.
d-
I just deleted it.
I'm removing Twitter.
Hey,
this is
Trump's
another
removing
train.
TikTok.
That's true. I think you should move TikToks. That's another train.
That's another train.
We're getting everything. We're getting
got everything.
We've run the gamut. All we need now is a horse and buggy to go by.
Yeah, we won't get that.
No,
How
probably.
do you remove TikTok though? I mean, is that even a reality? Can that
I
happen?
don't know how that works. You can't.
I mean,
I would have done it a long time ago. Actually, I wouldn't because Sarah Cooper is on TikTok and
I don't know who she is.
she does the pantomime of Donald Trump when he does his speeches.
Oh, yeah. See, I don't TikTok.
Well, I think she does it on other stuff too. She's really good. She's hysterical.
Yeah, I don't TikTok. I don't even.
TikTok, you don't stop.
Nope.
No,
I don't Snapchat, TikTok, Twitter.
there's something there with that. The Snapchat, the TikTok. There's something.
I don't.
There's a rap song there.
Yeah,
House Party 6. House
that
Party
a
6.
movie?
Yeah. Because I think they've done 5.
Have they 5?
Oh yeah, they did a couple without Kid and Play.
That was like. What was that movie when we were kids? Like Electric Boogaloo.
Electric
and
Boogaloo,
didn't they
Boogie
do a
Woogie.
couple of those?
Yeah. Well, of course, Electric Dreams. I think was one.
I think I only saw the first one.
Yeah. Well, they made a sequel because the first one's good, and I think this. I'd never saw either one of them, to be honest.
I don't. I think I saw the first one because it was like that era, and
Yeah.
your friends all get together and you're like, ooh, Electric Boogaloo.
So if
And
all
I'm-
your friends were cruise controlling, you'd be doing it too.
no,
Oh, see, so you're not a follower.
no,
So
absolutely
why would
not.
you watch it because other people are watching it?
Well, no, I mean, I think you were just,
I'm just-
in a sleepover
No,
with all your friends and you're forced to watch some shitty movie,
Yeah.
which I didn't do one time. I was at a sleepover. I don't do horror
Did
movies.
you go to the other room?
No, I don't do horror movies at
You don't
all.
do comedies. You don't do horror movies.
Nope. And
What do? You don't.
but they were watching.
Who's that? Don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do?
Oh, I don't.
Subtle innuendos.
Oh, it's Stray
follow-
Cats.
What? No.
Nope,
It's on
I
the
don't know.
inside. Adam Ant.
Who?
Adam Ant.
I thought you said Eminem. I'm like, he didn't sing that.
Is Eminem's third cousin. Adam Ant, not the cartoon.
Is he still alive? How many songs did he have?
Can I answer the first one first? Sure. Maybe. And how many songs did he have? Well, at least 8, I think, on an album, right?
Oh my God. Another
What?
thing that I just found out. Did you know Bill Paxton died? Like
What?
Twister.
I did. I forgot until you just said it. I do remember that, yeah.
So it came up on a podcast and they're like, R.I.P. Bill Paxton. And I'm like, what? How did I miss this? Like 2 years ago.
Because you don't follow Twitter.
2 years ago.
It wasn't 2 years ago, was it?
It was like 2 years ago.
It's just the other day.
I know, but I
great.
like got sad for a hot second because I'm like, I like the movie Twister. I liked Titanic. I didn't watch any of the.
Wait, was Bill Paxton in Titanic?
Yes, he was one of the lead. He was like the lead researcher.
Was he?
Tell me the story.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Or I saw the movie.
you did. I mean, I'm sure.
The only thing I remember for sure is Kate Winslet's boobs. That's it.
I think most people remember that. Draw me, Jack, like one of your.
That's how she said I wasn't listening.
I don't know, whatever it was. But yeah, no, so that was my random thought
That's
when we
okay.
got off.
That's all right. Hey, that's fine. That's
Not off, but
well, not yet.
but we got off
The back
topic.
cave's back there. We might open it up.
So yeah, that was my random thought for the day, and I was like, oh, but anyway.
Yes, please.
So Rob Lowe, I had no idea, and then I had no idea that like he was in like Tommy Boy.
Was that beneath him?
I kind of thought so.
He made underage videos. You think that's beneath him? That's true. When you really think about it, I like Rob. I think Rob Lowe's great. By the way,
Did you watch a new show with him in it, the 911 show?
Oh yeah, 911. Yes, I thought you meant the game show.
911.
Yeah,
Texas,
Lone
Dallas,
Star,
Austin,
yeah.
something. What did you think?
I liked it.
I did too.
It's the same formula as regular 911.
I didn't watch a regular 911.
What does the matter with you? They go in order.
I know, but I was like, ooh, Rob Lowe.
Oh,
and
you
he
watched it for
still
Rob Lowe.
looks so good.
Yeah, he's got to be doing something. He's fake.
I bet you he's getting really good Botox, but it's not bad Botox because his face
Well, it's
isn't
really
complete.
good Botox. No, he
But
does. He looks great.
He looks great. I'm like, how the hell did you end up still looking this good?
You know what's great about Rob Lowe, despite what you think? Mm-hmm. He's funny as hell.
Apparently. I didn't know that.
If I watched a comedy, maybe.
I don't know.
He's great. Remember, he did a commercial. I forget the premise, but he was like ugly Rob Lowe. He was creepy Rob Lowe. I don't know what it was for because it was a couple years ago.
I missed the whole thing.
Because they played him during sitcoms. That's why probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big sitcom person.
No, doesn't sound that way.
No, I'm trying to think of like the last sitcom I watched. What about you? Just like a true sitcom, half hour.
Mom. I love Mom. Allison Janney and Anna Faris. Yes, I do.
No, I just don't know it.
You've never even heard of it? I mean, it's okay if you don't like it, but
I've never even heard of it. I'm trying to think of a sitcom that I can think of that I'm like, Friends.
You go to Friends.
That's the last one I think I've truly watched, and I wasn't even super dedicated to it.
Who's your favorite friend?
Probably Phoebe.
Phoebe? Why? It's got to be Chandler.
Chandler Bing.
You know his name, but you don't know Tommy Boy existed.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No. Why not Phoebe?
Why Phoebe?
I don't know, because she just never really knew what was going on.
So
I can
like
identify.
Equality.
I can identify.
I most relate to Phoebe. That's why.
I most relate to her. She's always a hot mess.
So Friends was the last sitcom you think you watched? Like really, like not just one episode, like
Lost.
religiously.
Well, that's not a half hour.
Yeah. Well, it's also not a comedy.
No, I know. But like the last show I truly like, unless it's on PBS, like Masterpiece Theater, like Downton Abbey or something
Not many
like
comedies on PBS. We're talking,
No. So
talking
comedies.
comedy.
All right. Yeah, Friends.
What was your premise?
I know, Friends.
That was so long ago.
I know, like 25 years ago or something like that.
They're apologizing for not being now they're apologizing for the way things were back then. Everyone's apologizing.
It's the cancel culture.
Shh, we're canceling that. We're removing.
We're canceling a lot of things already.
But yeah, the Friends are actually they're apologizing for not being as.
Well, did you hear about the Golden Girls one where they were doing a facial mask?
Yeah.
They said they have to remove that episode, but it was only a facial mask.
I know.
So I don't understand some of those things.
Well, porn, they did removing their facials too. For that reason. I don't know if you knew that or not. It's a little known fact.
It's all being removed.
All facials gone.
All facial is gone. What if that was your fetish, facial?
Ooh.
Well, then you're screwed.
No, not the fun way either.
No.
You'd have to come up with a new fetish.
Yeah, like underground facial.
Underground facials. You know something? I worked at a video store. We had underground facials 6 and 7. I didn't have 1 through 5.
No.
And I couldn't watch them because I missed so much.
Right. You weren't going to know the whole premise.
You don't start at 6. That's ridiculous.
You weren't going to know the premise.
Like House Party 7 that we're going to make with the TikTok, Snapchat. You gotta know how you got
TikTok, Snapchat,
Yeah.
Instaface.
Book face, as Bill Belichick once famously said, I think. My face, I think he said.
No, I don't. So yeah, that was my last sitcom.
Nonsense. I mean,
I can't think of anything.
What about?
No, I was never like a Big Bang person or
Big Bang.
Big Bang.
Big Bang, TikTok, Snapchat?
Yeah, I never watched any of that.
You never watched an episode of The Big Bang Theory?
I mean, I've seen it. Like, if I was stuck somewhere in like a doctor's office.
I was force-fed it.
Right. Yeah, like,
Can you turn the channel?
That,
Can you get this humor off my TV, please?
Well, either that or I would like Law and Order. Like, Law and Order is on every single... Like, anytime you have to... Like, go and wait anywhere. It could be the RMV, and you're like, all right, Law and Order.
I don't care what time it is you're listening to this podcast right now. It's on somewhere.
It's on somewhere.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
They're making a new one, too. They're bringing back Chris Mahoney.
I thought they weren't going to make any more. It was in the cancel culture.
So cute with that.
But I know, I really did.
What?
Like, everybody was like, SUV, that's being canceled. SVU or SUV.
Oh, I see.
But I heard it. I thought that was like a big thing.
Yeah, no, it's not them. They can't get rid of them. Dick Wolf will lose his mind. Chicago's aren't going anywhere.
What's that?
What's that?
What?
Oh, Shannon. Oh, Shannon. Oh, Shannon. I'll do my Lucky Charms again. Oh, Shannon.
What do you mean? The Chicago.
Chicago Fire, Chicago PD.
Oh, I don't watch any of that either.
Because there is little humor in that. So.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Have you heard of them, though?
I have heard of them, but I didn't understand what you were referencing when you...
Chicago's are being removed. The
Chicago.
whole state. Illinois,
just like,
gone.
what is it? Portland,
gone.
Gone.
Portland is Oregon.
Oregon.
So did that.
Clever. No, I think that is almost gone. That.
It might be.
I don't know. It's a day to day.
I'm still. normally I love to go where you're going with stuff, but I have to get back to the sitcom thing because
I know.
it freaks me out that the last sitcom you watched was Friends.
Yeah.
So where do you get your humor from? That face. You just took your lip and you went like a typewriter sideways to the left. Your whole, your
Dodo.
Dodo. But Dodo's recent.
I know.
Fairly recent.
My humor.
See, you know what's funny is I'm sitting there thinking of sitcoms too, and I can't because
Ah.
most things I tape are not sitcoms because.
Me, see? No.
But I tape Mom. I tape Tacoma. I love Tacoma on True TV.
I've never even
Well, that I
heard
understand.
of
That I understand because it's the guys from Broken Lizard. You know, remember
From what?
Super. I know. So I should have said Super Troopers. That's more.
No, I've
Well, then again, with
never,
you, I can just.
ever
I'm just going to
seen
put two
that
words
movie.
together, and I might as well.
No. I know, and I hear people talk about it, and they're like recite lines, and I'm like,
Come on, meow.
no.
Yes.
No.
But they have a show there, Tacoma Fire Department, and hilarity ensues.
Hilarity.
Yeah, I taped that too as well.
No.
That was redundant.
No, literally, I think the last sitcom still really is Friends. I was never a Seinfeld fan. I didn't like that either.
Did you? I don't like that Seinfeld crap. Did you try it?
Yeah, I mean, because it was like one of those things before you go out and
Well, did you-
Thursday night and you're getting ready and you throw on that crap.
Did you watch the Seinfeld Chronicles or Seinfeld? Because it was originally called the Seinfeld Chronicles. Year one.
I didn't even know there was a difference.
I was just showing off my knowledge.
Oh, I was like, I didn't even know there was a difference.
There was. They just changed the name.
Really?
Yeah, it was called the Seinfeld Chronicles.
So when you watch them, like say you go back to season 1, it says,
I don't know about that, but season 1 was the Seinfeld Chronicles,
you know,
and then they changed it to just Seinfeld.
no,
And he would do stand up at the beginning, do his episode, do stand up at the end. And I don't know how long that lasted, but that eventually phased out.
it did phase out?
Yeah.
Was he still a comic the whole time?
Well, he's always been a comic.
No, on the TV show.
Well, he was himself. So yes, I'm assuming.
Does he even do stand-up comedy anymore?
Yes, he does. As a matter of fact, he's got a special on Netflix, which you obviously don't care about because it's comedy.
No, I love comedy.
Well,
There's
then look
certain
him up.
Well, no, there's certain people I like who are comics.
Who do you like?
Well, I love Bert Kreischer.
Okay,
I love him.
He's
I
got
love
one on
Joe.
there. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Joe
I
Coy.
just speaking
Joe
of
Coy's pretty funny.
Joe Coy. He's Joe Coy Pond.
Yep.
I have tickets to Joe Rogan in October. They just now got rescheduled.
He did. He put up a little post yesterday
Yeah,
saying
I'm getting my money back.
that's what he said. He's giving everybody their money back.
Well, no, you have the option. You can either go with the reschedule, or
You mmust feel like a millionaire over the summer and
I swear to
everything
God,
like that.
I'm going to listen to this. I'm getting back money for the Joe. I also bought a parking ticket. Well, no one buys a parking ticket. I bought a parking spot, reserved spot.
Where?
In the garden parking lot garage.
You did?
Yeah,
How much was that?
I forget. That's the beauty of it because I'm going to get this money back. I don't remember what I spent.
Was it like more than $100 for
I
this
don't
parking spot?
I don't think it was. I don't think I would do it, but yeah.
You don't think you would have invested $100 for a parking spot?
No. I think it was legit like what it is. I don't think they gouged you, but you can reserve a spot when you go out.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Well, you don't go out. You order. You go to takeout. You go to delivery, and that's it. And you go to Orta.
I go to the barn.
I go to the bar. That's it.
No, barn.
Oh, barn. You should put a bar in the barn.
Oh, barn. No, really?
Yeah. So I'm getting back 2 tickets and the parking ticket. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, but what's great about that? You don't get to do something that you really wanted to do.
But now I can do something else that I really want.
What are you going to do? Order takeout?
I'm gonna get the biggest pizza they make for over $100. Every single topping,
worth
every
pizza.
topping.
And I'm going to eat leftovers
And I'm
for a
gonna.
week.
It's gonna leave. I was just gonna say that. Yeah. And
That would be
what
like
else am I getting?
death to me.
No.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that would be the death.
Yeah, it would be the death of me if
Yeah.
I had to eat leftover pizza for a week.
I'm thinking about trading my Dave Matthews tickets for money back, just to like be a millionaire. I think that'll put me over the hump. I'll officially be Thurston Howell, a millionaire.
Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, put me right over.
No, I don't know. I think it would scare me if I knew how much like I was spending because you do have your concert repertoires and things like
It opened
that.
my eyes.
Yeah.
How much I got back. I'm like, I put this down. In order to get it back, you had to put it down. So I'm not
Right.
really making money. I'm just
So do you think it'll change your future?
no.
No, it will not.
Well, it won't because some of the stuff I bought was like a fluke thing. like we talked about.
You going to Dave Matthews is not
No,
a fluke.
but that I also parlayed to next year, and when they cancel that or reschedule, I'll parlay that. That I'll never get back because I'll just keep going.
You're just going to be a season
Eventually, they're going to play.
You're going to be a COVID
I am.
season ticket holder to Dave Matthews.
I'm supporting the band just over a long period of time.
I own a stake in you at this point.
I'm investing. I'm part owner of the Dave Matthews Band.
Yeah.
But we talked about it before because I told you I had tickets to Ariel Speedwagon, and but here's the thing: that money wasn't really much. I think that was like it wasn't much.
$20.
13. I had a coupon, and but I rented a place which I wouldn't have done. I rented the place from like HGTV. They did some beach fixer upper, and it was on.
So you're
there.
watching HGTV still?
No, I actually learned about that when I looked. It was on Verbo.
Oh, okay. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, it's not spelled like verb o. It's VRBO. So it's not. It's not the VRBO Speedwagon. See, it's a good parlay.
Look at you.
But that was a little expensive. But I wouldn't normally do that. So that was a fun thing to get back. I got everything back. Insurance and
I have to honestly say you've put the most positive spin on it.
What am I going to do? Cry
No,
about it?
nothing. No,
I mean,
nothing. You put
we're sitting here talking because of this fact.
Oh, I know, but what I'm saying is you put a really super positive spin on it. Yay, George.
Yay! Seriously, I really breezed through COVID. I couldn't have cared less.
Yeah, like you're like a COVID champ.
I couldn't have cared less.
I'm at the point where I don't care anymore.
Yeah, but it took you long enough. But yeah,
Right. It took having the thyroid out. The anxiety was gone.
I didn't have to remove anything. My gallbladder's still there.
You know, I was just a super like aggravated, angry person.
That wasn't due to COVID though. That was due to 17 years of I'm not there yet.
Out.
I got to get more pissed.
One more point for it to go down or up.
That's it.
Yeah, it just needs to fall through the floor. It's all right. You're fine. Don't worry about this.
Then they'll take care of it.
Then we'll take care of it. It's crazy. But you know what I do like is telehealth.
Sitcoms?
No, telehealth.
The phone thing?
Yeah, this is freaking the greatest thing.
Take a sip. You just went through this whole ordeal of picking up the thing.
No, but I think telehealth's the greatest thing. You don't have to
tell me about
you don't
telehealth.
physically have to go to the doctors.
Are you on the phone or you're in Zoom?
Yeah, I'm not Zooming anybody. I just tell them I don't know how to use it, which is true.
Just true. It's not even a lie.
No, they're like, so
learn.
you can check in, and you check in on Zoom, and then you're going to download the app, and I'm like, not happening. I'm like, you got FaceTime?
Listen, I'm going to put this on cruise control. How about that?
No.
Did you do FaceTime?
No, I won't even do that.
Why?
Because I'm just like, no.
So you just talk, go, hey, listen, is everything good? All right, see you Monday?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah, pretty much. Wow. No, like I'm just like, yep, nope. You know what the funniest thing of it is too? They do a COVID pre-checklist. So, they're like, okay, your appointment's in 5 minutes. So if
you still haven't taken that drink.
I know, I'm sorry.
Right, hold on. I'll do it.
So they...
Okay. So that was even worth
You're
it.
telehealth. You're at home.
Yeah.
You are physically in or wherever the hell you are.
I'll be in the back cave if I do it.
Okay.
I get good reception back there, believe it or not.
But they'll be like, so we have to go through the COVID pre-screening questions. And I'm like, all nope.
I don't care what they are. All nope.
Right. So I'm like, and the lady's like, no, we really can't do that. And I'm like, I'm not in your office. She's like, but we actually have to go through this. And I go, well, just hit no on all of it. And she's like, but I'm required by law to ask you these questions.
She's taking away your freedom.
And I'm like, what? I go, okay, nope. I go, I told you all no. Like, I don't understand.
They can't take your word for it. You could be some lunatic. That's why
I
you're going to the doctor. They don't know that. You go to the barn.
There's no COVID there.
How do they know?
I don't know. So then you do your little telehealth appointment, but it's just saves so much time in the world.
They have to do it.
It's wonderful. Even urgent care.
Put your mask on when you're on the phone with them too.
I have my mask
Yes.
on. No, but even urgent care is telehealth now. You don't even have to go.
Well, if it was urgent, I would check all the boxes for the person. I would believe them then.
Yep.
Yeah, just everything. Boom.
Yep. No, I think it's wonderful.
I think urgent care be...
I haven't a clue, but I listened to the message. Like when you're like, press 1 for this, press 2 for that. And, that was one of my telehealth appointments because I have no idea, but they're like, like in the little waiting music thing or whatever. Yeah. And they're like, you can now do urgent care via
You'd think they would say that in the beginning of the message.
No, but it was like a little added on bonus. If you have
But it's urgent.
I don't...
I've wasted 45 seconds. I could have been in there already.
But how can you... urgently be medically attended to
I don't know.
via the phone?
You should do it just to test it out.
That's no.
Push someone with a kidney
No,
problem.
then you got to
back.
push buttons and
Yeah, we
you
don't
got to
want to push
wait.
buttons.
And
yeah.
I don't
it's like
have
the cruise control button. We don't want to push that.
I don't want to wait that long.
I'm removing all buttons and then pound. That's the funny thing. People call hashtag was pound, but a lot of people.
Nobody want to do that
You
anymore?
tell people hit a pound key, they don't know what to do. They lose their mind. The younger kids these days.
Younger kids, they don't know how to dial.
It's a hashtag. But
Yeah, but do you really know anybody's phone number either? Or is it just like, hey, that's Bonnie in the phone?
No, I just learned my phone number, my cell phone number. I remember my phone numbers growing up, but I can't tell you. Now I can tell you my phone number, but I haven't always known it.
Did you change your number
Well, I
recently?
never call myself. No. That's the point. Is I've had this same number for years, but I never learned it because I didn't have to call myself.
Well, I feel like where you go places and they're like, what's your number?
I look. I have myself. I'm in my phone because I don't know my number, so I put it in, and that's what I would do
Hold
for
on,
a long time.
let me bring that up.
And sometimes I have to check to make sure I'm right because I
don't know anybody's number.
you don't have to. You 1, 2.
Right. But
Boom.
recently,
Yeah.
I broke my phone. And I didn't have a phone for a whole day because I'm waiting for it to ship
Whole
in.
day.
Whole day. Well,
Wait, you went an hour without power, and now you're going a day without a phone.
well, this was like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
Thank God it wasn't like a day.
No,
apart.
if it was the same
Lose it,
day,
forget about it.
call Pembroke Hospital. I need to come in.
Well, you couldn't. You'd have to do it over the phone.
Right?
Urgent.
No, but then I was just like, wow, how crazy is, like, I can't even tell anybody that my phone's broken
First of all,
because I don't know their number.
that's when you got to go. I always laugh at those on Facebook. Guys, my cell. I don't have my cell today, so just PM me here. If you, who's calling you all the time? Nobody calls me. You get texts. Who do you call? You still have a rotary phone? Do you have the rotary phone ding?
No, but you know what I was watching last night that did?
Not a comedy.
Sex in the City. And
Sex in the City's a sitcom.
yeah, but that was that after Friends?
I think it was before, during, and after.
Okay, I watched that.
Okay.
But I was like, oh my gosh, whenever she reaches under her bed and grabs out her rotary phone, I'm like, how nostalgic is that?
Precious.
Yeah, I did watch that. So yeah, there was one more sitcom to add to my repertoire.
That's your one that we already have.
So I have two sitcoms.
We've got more than plus one. The over under was 1.5, so it just went over. That was good.
I know. What's sports betting like?
They have sports betting still.
I know, but what are you betting on?
UFC, baseball. You can bet on baseball. You're just stupid if you do because you don't know who's going to be.
Who's going to be taken out by COVID today?
How many people are going to opt out today from the Patriots?
Yeah. That's kind of like one of my favorite things to like I love all my little news alerts because most of them are just like bullshit.
Yeah.
Like they're just bullshit news. Like so-and-so opted out of their contract today. They canceled this, whatever. There was a, 300 person plus wedding. I'm like,
Karen yells at Walmart supervisor.
right. I'm just like, oh. So then I downloaded the Sharktivity app and that's the best thing that's ever happened in my life.
What is this? Better than thyroid. Okay.
Yeah, well, it's up there.
It's up top 2.
But here's the thing about this. Okay, so the Sharktivity app, it shows you where all like the shark alerts are all over the Cape.
They're in the ocean. What do
I
you
know,
think they
but
are?
it's so good.
But they're in the so you're basically watching a
Well,
video
no,
game.
like say George, you're in your plane and you're like, "Hey, 2 great whites," boom, and then you call. I don't know who you call.
I don't
'cause
call
I don't
anybody.
have that number.
I text them.
Okay, and they're like, "Bye, Coast Guard Beach," da 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 da, and then it goes broop on my phone, and I'm like, 2 more sharks today. But what I did not know. Everybody else, well, not you, but a lot of other people have this app because I go to work the other night, and we're all talking, and somehow sharks came up because it's Shark Week or whatever the heck's going on, and they're like, "Oh my god, my Sharktivity app was like pinging like crazy." I'm like, "Oh, you have it?" And then everybody's like, "We all do."
What?
It's a cult. I love it.
It's an orta cult.
No, it's just a cult in general, but a good cult. We're not trying to make
Is there
you
such a thing?
convert.
No, you're not going to push it on me?
No. I mean, you can live your life without the Sharktivity app.
I'm intrigued now, though.
You got to get it.
I haven't been to
It's free. And then it went like 5 beaches were closed the day before yesterday. I was like,
And
oh
you
my
knew
God.
about it first.
I did.
But who cares?
I like to know things like that.
You like to know that, but you don't want to know anything sports related.
It's kind of like a sport.
What, shark watching?
Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm like, I want to drive down there. Just wait all day to see if maybe I see one
So
too.
you look at it more, well, you're going Twister now. You're tornado, what do they call that?
Tornado watchers?
Yeah, there was a special
Tornado
name.
chasers.
Yes, they were chasers. So now
I don't think I'd chase tornadoes. I'm not getting in the
Well, it's the same principle. You're supposed to run away from the tornado. These idiots run towards it.
Well, I'm not getting in the water.
Well, you're still going down there.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind. Wouldn't you be like super excited? I'd be like,
I
yes.
actually would, but
See?
I wouldn't get out of the water.
I'm not getting in the water.
I would know going into the water that there's a chance a shark would be there because you're in the ocean.
Right.
When I run a bath, I've never run a bath in my life. When I run a bath, I'm pretty sure there won't be a shark in it. But in the ocean, yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance. And then when people go, we saw a shark in the ocean at the Cape Cod. Did you? Where else are you going to find it? Tony Roma's down the street? I almost said Tony Romo, but Tony Roma's?
But would you have you seen like that whole like what is it? You can view Jaws on like a lake, like in floats. Would you do that? Yes. Like everybody, I don't know, somewhere in Texas. That's what.
Oh, you don't mean Jaws the movie? You mean?
Yeah, Jaws the movie. You're watching Jaws.
Oh,
the
you're
movie.
watching it in the water.
Yes. Would you do that?
Totally. In a lake?
Yeah, I don't care. Okay, it's just
No. In a lake.
It would still freak me out.
Well, by that principle, you sitting in a puddle, you would freak out.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's like that whole thing. I don't know if I could do it. It sounds so stupid. I know there's no sharks in the lake,
But that doesn't matter.
but that doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
So you're the type of person that couldn't eat a cake if it was made to look like a bag of poop.
No,
Because even though it's cake,
Nope.
your mind tells you it's a bag of poop.
it's bag poop.
Okay.
Yeah, no, can't do it.
Because you're perfectly safe from sharks in a lake.
Oh, I know.
Even if it was called Lake Shark, still. There's no shark.
I know, but it's just like the whole.
The whole water thing. So you would
like,
freak out.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, ooh,
But I think that's the allure to it, though.
I know it is,
Allure?
but
Allure.
like the allure.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could do it.
I would love to do that.
Really?
Yeah. Where's it, Michigan? I'm going Texas.
Texas,
going.
I don't know.
Lone Star. I'll hang out with Rob Lowe. We'll go down there and hang out.
I don't think he really hangs out there.
I think he does.
I think it's probably like
Joe Rogan's is going to Texas.
Who?
Who?
I didn't hear. Well, I couldn't hear with the car.
The car left 5 seconds
but
ago. I said Joe Rogan.
Is he doing a drive-in thing?
No, he's moving to Texas.
Oh, he is? Really?
Do you
I
listen to the show? Or you just,
I do, but it depends on like the guest. So I might miss things.
That's fair. Yeah, he's actually talked about it for months.
Is he actually moving though?
I don't know. He says he is, but like I said, he's been talking about it for months.
Why Texas?
Because of the taxes and he hates California.
Hasn't he been there for like ever though?
Yeah, and he hates it.
Hates it, huh? I don't think I'd want to live there.
Where, Texas?
No, California.
How come? It's where they film the sitcoms. That's probably what it is.
There you go. I can't go there. Right there and then. Boop, off the list. I don't know. I just don't think I'd like that culture.
What do you mean? Like, because there's different parts of California are better than others.
I've never been. It's never been on my list of things where I want to go.
Where do you want to go?
Right now?
Well, hopefully you're not leaving right this second. But no, if you on your list of places to go, what's on your list? Not to move to just go.
Just go.
Yeah, you want
Just
to
visit?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I want to go to Scotland or England because I like all that British history.
Do you? Mm-hmm. You know they have comedies out there. Isn't Downton Abbey kind of a comedy?
No.
Or can it be?
No, George.
I was reaching.
No.
I have no idea.
No.
Look at I'm getting the pity. No, dear boy. I'm sorry.
Don't you know anything?
I don't. If it's got the letters B, B, and C in it, I don't know anything about it.
You know nothing.
I don't know anything about Peaky Blinders. I don't know anything about. Actually, I ended up seeing Peaky Blinders. No, not watching it.
Oh. What a meme.
No, maybe, but it was a trailer for it or something. I forget where I saw it, but I saw
Like
it.
recently?
Yeah.
Was it a new season?
I didn't pay attention to it. I just said I saw it.
Was it on Twitter? That's probably why I didn't see it.
I thought you were more relaxed now if you fired it out.
Well, you got me like, I was like, ooh.
No.
Are they talking about the new season?
No.
or
It
anything
was
like
just
that?
it was just someone mentioned Peaky Blinders and there was a clip and I said, oh, this is what Shannon was talking about.
Were you able to understand them?
I didn't watch it. I just said
Why didn't you watch
if I
it?
pushed the little
Why didn't you just
triangle
give
in the
it
circle
a second?
because I don't care.
What if you like it?
I won't.
I don't believe that.
You believe I would like it based on
I actually do believe you would
based
like
on
it.
you liking it. You think I would like it
I think it's
because I've given you like 12 reasons why I don't like it and you just don't seem to care.
no. I'm convinced you will. I'm a Peaky Blinders
All right,
pusher.
all right. Well, you know what then? I guess you've convinced me. I guess I will like it. I'll try it. No, but it's like Game of Thrones. I couldn't care less about Game of Thrones. I know for a fact I would have to sit there with a whiteboard and chalk or whatever markers and have to. I wouldn't be able to follow it. I hate.
Bonnie watched it.
Yeah, and guess what I do when she's watching it? Sunday Night Baseball, baby. Well, I used to. I can't watch it. Yeah, well, she knows, but she knows I wouldn't like it too. She's a real friend. She doesn't push it on me like
She's
some
not a
people.
pusher?
She's not a pusher. She doesn't take away my freedom like you are.
Game of Thrones was, that's so good.
I know I wouldn't like it. I hate the way they talk. I hate I can't watch that stuff.
I mean, you don't know what you're missing out on.
Exactly.
You really don't.
That's why it doesn't faze me. Well, I do know what I'm missing out on. Something I wouldn't like.
Yeah, but you're like a 1%er.
That's fine. I know that. I know
And
that.
not like the 1%er who like made
No, I know,
millions.
not the good
You're
1%er.
Right,
Yeah.
You're like a
I'm
bad 1%er.
I'm the scum 1%er.
You're low.
I was going to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, when is 10 not the highest when it's 1 to 10? You know what I mean?
Depends on which way you're pushing the scale.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the highest, does that make any sense to you at all?
Sometimes it can. Everybody wants to be number one.
That's a good point.
You don't want to be number 10.
I don't know. Who wants to be 10 when he can be 1, though? You're right. Wow, that's
So it's kind of like a dumb scale if you really look at
it
it.
is a dumb scale. Wow.
Like, who did that?
They're a bunch of idiots making these things.
Right. Like 10 would be the worst.
Yeah, you're right.
Like if you were really going to sit down and critique something or you're going to give an opinion on something, if I was a place, I would want to be number 1 or the movie or the book or the sitcom or whatever. I'd be like, I want to be number 1. I don't want to be number 10.
So you want Order to be a 1-star restaurant or a 5-star restaurant?
Well, I don't, well, obviously 5-star.
Well,
I
not
know,
obviously.
but that's the way the world made it. I didn't make it like that.
If it were you.
If it was me, it'd be number 1.
Yeah, because if you're that good, I don't want to waste my time writing 4 other stars. Just 1 star.
1 star.
Yeah, if you're crappy, this is how crappy it is. I'm putting like all this.
Crappy.
Yeah.
Like you're piles of crap.
Yeah. Each star is a pile
One
of crap.
pile of crap is better than piles of crap.
Yeah, if I had to eat a pile of crap, I want to eat 1 pile of crap.
Not 5.
Not 5.
Exactly. This whole scale thing is wrong. Let's get rid of it.
It's out of my hands.
What?
It's out of my hands.
Can we cancel it?
We're going to remove it. We're
gonna remove it.
We're going to remove. We're removing all stars. We're removing all stars. All stars and all stars.
Does make sense.
Yes. When you really talk
I know.
about
That
it.
was a little mind-blowing experience for you because you just sat there for a second and you were like,
Well, I was trying to think of a movie quote too, but I couldn't.
Ooh,
That's why
oh.
when I said it's out of my hands.
I really
it was-
thought you had like a come to Jesus moment for a minute.
Well, no, it made sense, but I was also trying to think of a movie quote, and I couldn't. I came up with "It's out of my hands" from Breakfast Club.
That's from the Breakfast Club?
If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. It's out of my hands. Yeah,
Who says it's out of my hands?
Judd Nelson. Because the principal comes in, the principal Warner,
Asshat.
Principal Asshat comes in and tells Andrew to go get milk and crap for people, and then he says probably milk and cookies, and Judd Nelson, who played, what was his name in the show? Bender.
I don't know.
And he says, how come Andrew gets to get up? If he gets up, we'll all get up. It'll be anarchy. It's out of my hands. Have you seen The Breakfast Club?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't remember movie
It was
quotes.
a comedy, so you probably...
I know, I just don't remember movie quotes. Like, I'm not a person who ever can be like, I mean, the only one I can really remember is, we're going to need a bigger boat.
That's what you remember?
Well, from Jaws.
Yeah.
And then, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn from Gone with the Wind.
Oh, wow.
That's about it. That's all.
So
that's
1976 is the most recent movie you have to draw on. I don't even know if it's 1976. It might be 70. I'll know Monday.
Show Me
when
the
my
Money.
mother gives me...
Ah.
Oh, Show Me the Money. Nice.
Look at that one. I just came up with one quick.
What-
Right off the cuff.
Give you... You're so quick. You'd be great in Chicago, Windy City, the Improv. Yeah, you'd be great. Oh, I'll go. What do you got? I got nothing. Sorry. Well, I'm removing this whole thing now. Forget it.
There's not a cancel culture for me. It's a removal.
We're not canceling it. No, you're not canceled. You're removed.
Removed.
Yes, you're removed. I'm done with you.
I don't know. I don't.
What's a quote from Peaky Blinders? Well, if you had to pick one quote,
Oh.
and I can't even verify it.
Well, it will go something like, in the name of the Peaky Blinders, you're fucked.
is that
something
what
like
they say?
Yeah. It'll be whatever situation in the name of the Peaky Blinders. So I do remember that.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't
Probably
seen it.
not even.
It's kind of close
But
to
I mean,
that. It's kind of close to that.
It's not verbatim.
Don't worry. My mother's going to Google
It's
it.
a
Don't worry
loose
about
interpretation.
it. Yeah. It's right. Little asterisk based on a true story.
George's mom is going to be fact.
She is. She's right now.
checking
Oh,
this
God.
whole
podcast.
podcast.
Just shut
She's
up.
like, Shannon's wrong. Shannon's wrong. Shannon's wrong. Shannon's wrong. Shannon's wrong.
That's what I get. Last week I got I told this story. I was with a girl I went to school with named Melissa, and she was telling us, we were talking about WrestleMania parties I had at the house. Well, I had one party at the house.
You had one.
Yeah, and
Was there a reason why there wasn't two?
Yeah, because someone threw my cat off the balcony.
Truly?
Truly, yeah. And we're not removing them. It was 1980 something, so it was a long time ago. I know it wasn't the right thing.
Are
to
you
do.
still friends with this person?
Well, I haven't seen him in years. No, but that's
Are you Facebook friends?
you're missing the point.
I know. I just need to get to the bottom.
No, I'm not Facebook friends.
Are we speaking to this person?
How I have no way. I don't call anybody, so no.
Okay. I just want to know if this person was even in the like peripheral.
No.
Part of
that's
your-
why I didn't name the person on the podcast because I didn't want this kind of.
Oh, okay. So you can keep going.
Can I think? and my mother tweeted to me. She goes, "Oh, great podcast, except for throwing the cat off the balcony." That's what.
Did your mother know about the cat being thrown off?
No, you think I would tell my mother that? No, she found.
Well, I didn't know if she found out.
She found out.
Wait, so you stopped all parties after that because
Yes.
of the
Yes.
without even letting your mother know?
Yes.
Oh, what a good
Well,
kid
well,
you
I'm not-
were.
well, like I told
what
her-
a responsible you
Well, I'm really
were.
not because I didn't really. I wasn't.
Stop the cat from being thrown off the balcony?
Well, I couldn't because it happened when I wasn't there.
It was,
Apparently,
where
there was,
were you at your own party?
Apparently, there was porn in one room and cats being thrown off balconies. If you listen to my next podcast with Krista and Dawn, which is out now, that's what Dawn remembers watching at my house is porn. Which I didn't, but I didn't know it. That's why I said because when she told me, I'm like, I don't
Porn
know why
peddler.
I would do that. And she goes, "Well, you didn't put it on." I went, "Oh, all right, now that makes sense."
Who put it on? The cat thrower off her?
Yeah. First, I'm going to press the play on the porn, and then I'm throwing the cat off the balcony, and then I'm out. I'll remove myself.
Jesus, George.
I know.
What kind of parties did you have?
Porn parties.
Porn.
Well, I mean, I thought we were clear on that.
Porn cat throwing parties.
Seriously, I mean, did we just cover that? Yeah, porn parties. What was that porn?
What was
earlier
the
we-
cat's name?
Miss Kitty.
Oh, Jesus. It goes
Oh,
right
no,
up.
that was in the porn. I'm sorry. No, just
No, what was it? Was it really Miss Kitty?
Yeah.
Was the cat okay?
Yeah, cats jump off everything.
I know, but I just...
Listen, cats are dicks, all right? My cat will go, throws everything off. He deserves to be thrown off.
I don't know how Bonnie would feel about that. But, you know, you've done it before.
Goddamn right.
Do it again.
No, Miss Kitty was fine.
She was fine. No, she didn't have to go to the vet.
No, she was fine.
All right, just checking.
She,
I'm just going to remember this. I'm noting.
he threw in a pile of
You
leaves.
threw a party where cats...
I did. I wasn't.
were thrown off
That wasn't the
balconies.
theme of the party.
No,
let's
I'm
be
just
clear.
saying you participated.
No, I didn't.
You were there. It was your house.
No, I wasn't.
You were
there.
responsible.
No, I was not on the balcony when it happened.
Just saying, you're responsible. You should have been patrolling,
That's true. You know what? You make a good point.
but then you never had another one.
I should have been there.
You should have been there. You allowed things to
I
happen.
allowed things to happen.
Your cat was violated.
I was in the middle, and the left of me was porn, and the right was. I had to make a choice.
You had to make a choice.
I
Which,
went to the porn room. Who wouldn't?
yeah, but it was a WrestleMania party. What happened?
Well, some pornos are WrestleMania if you think about it. The camel clutch. Come on. They
Oh my God.
can't wrestle, but you should see her box.
I didn't really watch WrestleMania.
Well, you should have. You should have came to my house.
I'm not going to your porn wrestling parties where cats are thrown off balconies.
Everybody oils up. They put on their bikinis.
Come
and
on,
it's
bring
porn.
your
Yeah,
cat.
bring it.
Miss Kitty's going over the balcony
It's not.
tonight.
It's not called a cat at a porn party.
Pussy.
So no, but I wasn't a big fan of throwing parties anyways because I knew how everybody was at parties, and I didn't really want to be responsible of cleaning up.
It was just a cleaning up, not the cat being thrown over the
Well, I never expected the cat. Well, you have to clean up. You don't know your cat's gonna be.
What if you had to clean up a cat's body? Like, how are you going to tell anybody that? Like, Mom, party got a little out of control.
gingerly?
Cat is now...
There was a catastrophe.
We have a cat problem down there on the pavement.
Someone's getting a little tail down below.
She's not moving.
No, the cat was fine. Like I said, if the cat was, but that is why I stopped having. But I didn't, like I said, I wasn't a big fan anyways. But WrestleMania is WrestleMania. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I didn't have those.
No, I'm shocked.
No.
You seem like such a wrestler kind of guy, kind of girl.
Yeah. Nope.
What kind of parties did you throw? You must have had parties.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, different parties.
Yeah.
See, mine sounds good. It's a WrestleMania party. It's fun. It's except for the out the balcony.
Yeah, I had parties.
What kind of parties did you have?
Well, I had parties, and people broke legs and things
Broke
like
legs. Okay, so I'm way out of line. And where were you when people were breaking legs?
I was
Were you
in
the
the
leg breaker?
No, I was in the same vehicle.
Wait, in a car?
There was a party going to be happening. We were going to get more beer.
Oh, a beer run.
And there was nobody drinking yet. We were getting the goods and hit a tree.
You hit a tree on purpose?
Not me. I wasn't driving. No, it was not on purpose. And a special someone broke her leg.
That was the car accident.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the tree was like this big.
Wow.
It was a lot of damage.
How do you hit a tree that small?
You have an idiot driver.
Well, who's the idiot if the idiot's the one driving? With 4 other people in the car.
Well, because he was the one with his parents' vehicle that we could fit things in.
Oh, God. But he was the most well-equipped to drive?
Nobody was drinking yet. So this was pre.
So it's even worse because you could have said, listen, we know you're an idiot driver, so I'll take the wheel.
Yeah, it was parents' brand new car.
I can't change history, so I'll just go. Finish it. You go.
The car was totaled. And then apparently people who were going to be coming to the party later didn't know it was somebody's parents' car and smashed in all the windows and everything like that.
Good Lord.
Brand new vehicle. And that was completely totaled.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yep. And then we had the broken leg.
So when you said the broken legs, you meant Bonnie.
Yes, Bonnie. Bonnie was the broken leg.
Wow.
But see, I was so fearful of parents finding out. We actually did the hitch arm thing, and we carried Bonnie about a quarter of a mile.
We got to get her out of here, stat.
Right. And I was like,
Quick, go to the urgent care.
no. And I was like, we can't have everybody down here in the pits. Everybody's going to know. Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
See, I just had porn. I mean, I didn't even know it was on.
The party didn't even start. That's the worst part.
That's not the broken leg.
I mean,
Listen,
the broken
I'm
leg
fine
was
with this.
terrible.
I need beer now, though.
No. The broken leg was...
Go on without me. Get the beer.
No, that was
I'm teasing.
a horrible situation.
I'm teasing.
But, snap to it, ready,
Don't say
carried.
snap when you talk about broken leg.
I
It's terrible.
Hello.
FedEx, hey.
Yeah, so that was my kind of party.
That's a party. That wasn't your party. Have you ever thrown a party?
I was the one throwing the party.
You were the one throwing the party at someone else's house?
No, I was out in the pits. Sand pits.
Wait, now we're in sand pits?
Yeah, well, that's where you had parties.
Did you have your Sharktivity app then?
No, there were no apps, no smartphones, no cell phones. Life was good.
So you were smart. You did it in the pits where you didn't really...
Well, nobody's...
Fine, you can say it's my party, but there's no responsibility.
I'm not getting shit broken in my house.
Cat's thrown off your balcony.
Right. I'm sorry about your parents' brand new car, but...
That's why I throw it over there in the pits.
I think it was like when there was a Zuzu Trooper type. It was kind of like...
Oh, yeah.
No, was it that kind of...
I'm not going to fact check.
I can't remember, but I don't know. It was just not good.
See, that's good too, because then when you break all the bottles, you get sand treasures eventually.
Yeah.
You ship them out in the ocean, they come back nice.
Come back to me.
Come back, sand glass, please. Yeah, it's like a message in a bottle.
I'd love to get one of those.
A message in a bottle?
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get it if you don't go to the beach.
I go to the beach.
Well, not when there's Sharktivity.
Oh, no, I'd go.
Oh, that's right. You won't go in the ocean.
No, I'd go. I'm
you
all
go.
in. I'd sit on that.
That's your warning to go. Listen,
That's my call to action.
I know I just started my shift, but I got to go.
There's a shark.
You guys all understand. You're all members of the Sharktivity.
Hey, we're all on board here. I'll get a picture. Send it to you.
You come with me in case I break my leg.
Right.
I like it.
I know. There we go. That was that today. Everybody gets Sharktivity, and we're removing things.
And we remove things. We won't remove Sharktivity though. That's the
No.
That's the,
No. You need to try it.
I will.
Even if you get it for a day.
No, I'm going to look because I couldn't care less to be honest. But I will look at it to see.
It's kind of fun.
Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. If I do, I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to say I removed it.
What kind of business is that going on?
Risky.
Woo! I didn't like Tom Cruise, and I don't like that movie.
Did you see the movie?
Yeah.
Is that what made you not like Tom Cruise?
I think he's an idiot. I know we talked about this before. I just don't
Did
like
we?
him. Yeah, I don't like Tom.
Oh, Tom. You know him well enough to call him Tom,
Yep.
but you.
He's a creepy Scientologist.
Oh, that's fair. But is that? But you can still appreciate his movies, can't you? That face tells me no.
Not
I don't think
really.
I could do that if I tried. By the way, you're like Stretch Armstrong. Oh, they broke Stretch Armstrong in my house too. Remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yeah, see, shit's getting broken in your house.
I'm forgetting all kinds of stuff.
Right. It's all coming back to you now.
Stretch. I think that's what put me over the edge. I don't care about the goddamn cat getting thrown out the window. It's the Stretch Armstrong that they stretched to break them.
Break them. They were trying to put him in porn positions.
That's what it was. They were trying to reenact the Kama Sutra that was going on in the porn room.
The Kama Sutra.
With the Stretch Armstrong. It's all clear to me now. See, this is therapy for me. This is where I learn stuff.
Oh, good.
My mother's frantically writing me text right now.
Do you think
son
so?
of a bitch.
I think there's all kinds of things coming out that she just didn't know about.
Yeah, things I didn't even know about. I forgot about Stretch Armstrong.
She's like, I bought that for him for Christmas. I sat in lines.
I love-
You have no
Sat in
idea.
line.
I had to like
Right.
grab and scream.
There was no
and
internet.
yell.
It didn't show up on the porch.
I showed up there at Child World at 6 o'clock in the morning,
Child World.
waited outside for that
Oh, my
little
God.
bastard Stretch Armstrong, and now I find out it was pornalized.
Pornalized, yes. It couldn't handle the camel clutch. I'm sorry, Mom. Child World. I forgot about that. Like Toys R Us was still recently around, but
Child World.
Child World, we had one in Saugus. Where was one around here?
Brockton.
City of Champs.
Yeah.
They had a Child World. What is it now? Do you know?
I don't even know.
It's a lot.
It's a long time.
That's a lot.
It's a long time. I think it turned into a Toys R Us.
Is that right? Because I couldn't tell you what happened to the Child World in Saugus.
Yeah.
If I'm pretty sure it was in Saugus. Like I said, I'll know Monday.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. Didn't follow it. I wasn't a Barbie girl, so I didn't really have to go to Child
Living
World.
in a Barbie world.
No, never been a song.
You don't seem like a you don't seem like a Barbie girl. What did you do? Well, not use, but what did you play with growing up? Horses.
Horses. Yeah, like
You really did though, right? You grew up on
Yeah.
on
no, 100%.
you were Laura Ingalls.
Sometimes I felt like it.
Pa.
No.
Did you watch that show?
Yeah, who didn't? Did you watch it?
I didn't watch that.
I mean, I think everybody watched it. But then every episode is like slightly depressing.
Well, yeah.
I don't know.
It wasn't billed as a comedy, by the way.
No, but it was just slightly depressing.
Well, when what was the older daughter's name when she got blind?
She went blind, Mary.
She went blind and there was a fire too.
Yep, fire.
Nothing depressing about that.
No, nothing.
What was her name? Mary?
Mary.
Huh.
Random things I remember.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I mean, everybody watched it. I mean, even if you didn't watch it, someone in your house watched it and you were forced to watch it.
Right, because we didn't have 12 TVs.
Just like that, what the hell was the Waltons?
The Waltons, yeah. Good night, John Boy.
Yeah. Remember that would be on in the afternoon before the news?
Yeah.
You'd be like, all right, the Waltons are on.
They're like your story.
They're like, yeah, like, you're kind of just stuck with it.
Yeah, Waltons, Little House on the Prairie. What about I think enough with the traffic. Seriously. I got serious business going on
You got
here.
business going on.
This
Drug
is-
deals.
I got mules in the back. What's the hell?
It's a busy day.
Seriously.
People are out and about. Got to
They
get going.
are. It's a good thing that, you know why? Because they know you're parked, so they can get to where they're going.
Are they trying to get my parking spot? Not in
I
anybody's way.
love that you looked.
I'm like, I don't seem like I'm in anybody's way.
Oh, that's why I put you there. That's where the visitors visit.
So what are you doing for the rest of the day now?
I am going to set this up, get this ready, and get this ready to schedule it out there. So in case I die,
Does that take a long time?
It depends. We tend to run a little.
We tend to run.
It's been almost 2 hours. I think.
Why do we always end up doing this?
Well, because it doesn't feel like 2 hours.
I know, but
The other one, the one that's coming out, the next one, Krista and Dawn, which is already out, like I said,
Right.
that was over 2 hours. It didn't feel like it.
It didn't feel like it.
No.
It didn't feel like you it was like a time travel thing. You just didn't know.
Felt like it was 5 minutes. I almost was going to end it because it felt like it was almost over. And then I think Dawn said something, and it kind of reinvigorated like it was only for a second.
Right.
But I'm always afraid to have it go longer than it should.
Right.
And although most of them do, but
isn't that the whole thing? A lot of them, it's the ebb flow, whatever.
if we're sitting here going like this, what else can we talk about? It's over. Right. But I'm not going to say to you when you're in the middle of
I have to pee.
See, I would just shut my eyes and say, go in the back. I'll talk for the 30 seconds that it's going to take you to go. You laugh. See that Dunkin' Donuts cup? That's what that's for.
See, I don't think I could actually be that technical about it.
Well,
I mean, I won't use porta potties because
you won't use a porta potty.
No.
Why? You bring them with you. That's great.
No. Like at a concert or something like that. I'm a person who goes out in the woods.
Oh, really? You'd rather go in the woods?
Yeah.
You let it air dry? Like what's going on?
Did you do the shake?
Yeah,
or you have toilet paper usually in your car.
You can't do
for
the shake
that
in the
purpose.
porta potty? Huh?
I really have to pee.
Oh, you really have to pee?
I really do.
Oh, okay. Well,
Hold on.
Yeah.
Well, I can't just pee out in the middle of your.
Here, take my keys. I guess I'll kill 5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Which one do I use? Coffee.
Oh, coffee. That one.
Cool beans. I'll be back.
Go. All right. You're going the wrong way. Go. Wow. Okay, that was... what to talk about now? I'm just going to end it. Hey, guys, thanks a lot for listening. Normally, I would let Shannon have the last word, but she's going to the bathroom. So, have a great day. Bye-bye.